Yeah. Yeah. Don't be ashamed of yourself, cause you are gay.
I don't know if anyone's actually in here right now. Hold on. I don't know if anyone's actually in here right now. Usually I wait a bit to get like a few people, but I randomly remembered of the existence of Zek Strumsky. Did that guy just like fall off the face of the earth? I randomly remembered him because I remembered the song, and it's so perfect for this stream intro. Does anyone know what happened to that guy? Is he still around? I think last I heard of him, he stopped most of the like spurging stuff and actually like, got a job and became like a normal person, I'm pretty sure. But that was like 4 years ago. So I don't know. I need to know what fucking happened to this guy. I miss his music. He needs to come back. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing this now. I'm actually gonna start it from the beginning so we can be serenaded by this song in its entirety without me rudely interrupting it. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
He was live. I remember he used to do Twitch.
Don't be ashamed.
I don't know. He kind of stopped being like what is it?
LGBT.
I don't know if you would call it lolcow because not that many people really followed him, but he kind of stopped having that weird hate base with him, and then it was just like 4 people like that would follow his account. Because he just became normal. Like, I don't know. There wasn't much interesting to follow at that point. He did gaming streams. I've been asking repeatedly through the years, and you must answer now. When are you doing a jerk-off stream? You are fully naked. When we get through my entire list of terrible video essays, then I'll consider it. It's gonna be a tall order here. I'm gonna keep playing this though. I'll get more into that in a second.
I support LGBT. I support it 100%, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're gay. It don't matter at all. It don't matter if you like the same gender. It doesn't matter if you're gay. It don't matter at all. Don't matter if you like the same gender. Yeah, I support LGBT 100%. Fuck all people who be dissing that shit. And fuck all these people who don't have good hearts. Cause at the end of the day, people have every right to love who they want. Yeah. There's always gonna be people who hate. There's always gonna be people who are negative. I support LGBT 100%. I'm true to my heart and I am honest about it. And if I wasn't, I'd be a person who is indecent. I just wanna show the world that I'm all about love and I'm decent. Doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you like the same gender. It doesn't matter at all. It just doesn't matter. Oh. I support LGBT 100%, yeah. I support it 100%, yeah. I support it 100%, yeah. And you are special just the way you are. LGBT, you already know. LGBT, you already know. LGBT, you already know.
Oh boy, are you excited, everybody? Are you ready to learn? You found his new Insta. I mean, last time I looked, I followed him. He seemed like kind of normal. I don't know if it's too funny, but I mean, I sent it my way. Maybe I'll look at it. But I mean, last time I looked into Zek, he was kind of just like a normal guy, like I've said 100 times. So I don't know if it'd be very interesting, but I'll see. How zztails broke me. Oh. Welcome to the inaugural video essay power hour, in which we will be watching a random video essay from my bag of video essays, my bag of tricks, these dog shit, or so incredibly amazing, informative pieces of media, as they like to say, in its entirety. We're not skipping it. We're not turning the fucking speed up, okay? We're not cheating. We're suffering. Hence why I picked this little image of the bird in the cage with the 2 bars, because really this is a prison of my own making. I could just not do this. I could just shut the stream off. I could do something else, but no. Here I am. In this one, though, we're not going to do a random one. This one, I have already selected the one that we are going to watch. But in the future, right now I'm curating a lot of these. And I'm going to make like a wheel. And we're going to spin the wheel, and it's going to be a random one. But that's not the case for today. Today we're going to be watching perhaps the most infamous one online, at least as of now, or the last couple of months maybe. I meant to do like a proper recorded like a reaction video to this like when it first started making the rounds, but then I just didn't. And I figured earlier this week, I was like, you know what, fuck it. We're going to do a stream of this. This is good stream material. And then, you know, I started working backwards from there to the idea of the video essay power hour, which we will totally for real be doing, okay? Listen, I know last time I said I was consistently streaming again. I kind of forgot my password for another 5 months, but, like, listen, that's in the past, all right? I'm a changed man, and I can be trusted with this tall order here. Brick Nerman dropped off the net, too. Who is that? I don't know who that is, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait a little bit for some people to come in here, because that's usually how it is on here. Usually I start and it's like 2 or 3 people, and then like 15 minutes, 20 minutes in, it just randomly shoots up to like fucking 8 people. So we're gonna wait, because we need to get as many people suffering as possible. I'm not gonna just do this in vain. Do we get to watch Pooner Cynical? Oh god. His shit is like 8 hours long, even if you're like the super fan of Pyrocynical and you liked his videos, are you actually going to sit through that whole thing? Maybe I'll add one of his videos. I'll take his longest one and add it as like a joke, and that'll be like the most unlucky spin of the wheel. And then we'll just have to spend 14 hours straight streaming Pyrocynical. Oh God. He did a lot of skits on Vine and TikTok. Joker makeup going you broke. That's not familiar. Petscop video essay. That's like ancient history at that point. That was like fucking 10 years ago by now. He figured out you shouldn't be cloning Leafy anymore because of that video. That video went viral, right? Anyways, I guess we'll shoot the shit a little bit here before we start with our beautiful essay. Spoiler alert, we will be watching Trans Music and the Desire to Exist by a guy called Pappo. This guy apparently has some lore to him, but it's apparently really fucking gay and like literally like no one cares. But it's documented on Wikitubia of all places, so we might take a look at that after the video if we get through it quick enough. But I have a feeling we're going to be pausing it a lot. I have a feeling this will be a 4-hour endeavor, and it'll just be me getting mad at this video essay with like 2 people in the live chat. When will we get Call Me Carson on? I don't know. That guy used to follow me on Instagram forever ago. Like 2017, 2018, whatever. Dude, I should have hit him up and gotten that circle. I should have been on what was his big thing? He did like reaction things, but then he had another big thing, the Minecraft thing. I should have gotten the Minecraft circle, and then I would be like, I would have been like in one of Dream's friends or something. That would have been cool. We got to get Ray William Johnson on. Yeah, Ray William Johnson's better. His videos are incredible. But oh boy, I can't wait to watch this entire fucking video and suffer. Are you ready? What can I talk about right now in the meantime while we wait? Just briefly. It takes some people a while. Some people don't have Discord. That's a good thing, okay? That's actually a good thing. I'm on there to like post a stream announcement every 5 months. That's what that platform is. To me personally. You shouldn't be on there. That place sucks. So, you know, some people only are on YouTube or whatever, and so we'll wait for them to come in. You want to watch my Hunt Down the Freeman Schizo post? You mean a Schizo? Is that the game where they had Keemstar voicing one of the guys? Keemstar was like the president, right? My friend Oliver bought that game, and we're in a Steam family together, so I could literally just play that. I don't know. I think I'm getting too many ideas too fast for somebody who's not streamed in 5 months after saying it would stream every other week. Oopsies. Sorry about that, guys. Well, the title of the stream, it's not very relevant now because I fixed it, but yeah, I came back to Arch Linux. I came crawling back like a little baby. Not the best timing. I don't know if you've heard. There's kind of been a little bit of an attack going on the AUR, the Arch User Repository, which is pretty much the equivalent of downloading random exe files off MediaFire in 2010, but for Arch Linux. That's what that is. So shocker, there's a bunch of like bad shit in it. But that didn't really deter me. What did deter me was KDE Plasma randomly exploding. And that pissed me off so bad that I switched to Fedora briefly. I just submitted to the corporate overlords because I thought, you know, the corporate overlords, they have, you know, all this money and resources. Their shit's not going to break, right? And also they use the latest KDE Plasma, which is what I want. They have a nice new feature for like per monitor tags, which for some reason wasn't in fucking KDE Plasma before. And that fixed my only gripe with it. So I went to that for a bit, not realizing I have an NVIDIA graphics card. And that's just the most autistic shit to deal with ever on Fedora Linux. I'm not going to entirely blame it on them because NVIDIA just sucks in general. So they're like a corporate backed thing. So there's probably some kind of weird licensing that makes it not as easy to, you know, distribute the proprietary drivers. But regardless, it's a pain in the ass. And I got really mad at that and then crashed it out again and switched back to Arch. I came running back. All right. I don't care. Infect me with a million fake AUR deprecated packages from 2009. I don't care. I just want something that will turn on and it will just fucking work. And you know, I took the chance. Maybe KD's fixed. It is. It works now. So, you know what? Whatever. Linux will always break and spit on you when you least expect it. Pretty much. Ironically enough, not Arch, other than this KD Plasma issue. Prior to the KD Plasma issue, I really never have issues on here. So that's why I'm running back to it like a bitch. HETF is infamous because of the line, "You fucked up my face." Wait, who says, which YouTuber says that? Hunt down the, I presume a YouTuber said that. I need to know what YouTuber said that. Was it Keemstar? Did Keemstar say that? I need to hear Keemstar saying that, if that's him. Fucking Pyrocynical, was it, did they get Leafy to do it? Fucking Ray William Johnson? I might have to play that. But yeah, so that's the title of this video is about an issue. The title of the stream is about an issue I immediately ran into. One single dependency for Kdenlive just made it fucking like crash instantly anytime I tried to open it, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to, you know, edit something. And strangely enough, I only found the actual answer I was looking for on the CachyOS forums and not the actual like Arch Linux forums, because I guess Arch people don't use Kdenlive for some reason, or they all just have a secret form that I'm not allowed on. I don't know. But it was just like a broken dependency, and so I just downgraded and froze it, and that fixed it. And then I just never bothered to change the title, something else on the stream. But whatever. Oh, wait, Markiplier said it? Is this a link? I might have to listen to this. Sign in to confirm your age. Sherwood, your video got fucking whatever community thing. I love you. I love modern YouTube. That's my favorite. All right, we'll just go on the other one. Okay, well, I guess I'll just narrate this because I don't have it set up on the other browser to show the other browser. Right now, it's presumably Mr. Sherwood holding a pistol with like 100 different empty water bottles in his lap. And he's breathing very heavily. Shit. Well, the lights went out. Uh-oh. When does Markiplier say...
Fucked up my face.
There it is. God, it's like I instantly got transported back to watching Iron Lung in the theaters when I did that.
You fucked up my face.
Good line delivery. I mean, I didn't think he had the best line delivery in Iron Lung. It's definitely a lot better than that, though. That movie wasn't even that bad, honestly. I was kind of surprised with how competent it was. Then I got blown the fuck out by the backrooms. Those TikTokers. The TikTokers came in and they stole the chain, as they say, from Markiplier. Anyways. I'm kind of stalling. This is gonna be a nightmarish thing to get through. So I'm kind of just stalling. Hello everyone, my name's Iron Lung. It's true. It's true. We'll do one last quick little stall. We'll talk about the amazing PlayStation thing that everyone's talking about. And I'm only going to talk about it because apparently they released Black Ops 1 and 2. Just straight ports, like the same shit they did with Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Switch 2. They didn't change anything. It's just straight ports. And, you know, worse than that, I think they're charging full price for the same DLCs. And, you know, if you remember, everyone was saying, oh, they're going to boycott PlayStation because of, you know, the physical media thing. And I thought to myself, maybe finally, this will make the gamers not be the most pathetic fucking group of goyim on planet Earth. Maybe finally they will not immediately, you know, reach for the keys jingling in front of their face and, you know, get distracted and let their entire industry collapse and become dog shit. But no, no. This is like the best-selling shit ever right now. This digital copy, by the way, of Black Ops 1 and 2. So they all just, we're going to do this huge boycott, guys. You know, they come out with that old Call of Duty. I got to hop on that shit immediately. I'm going to spend all my money. Take my money, Sony. You earned it. You hecking won the internet for today, good sirs. I mean, to be fair, Black Ops 1 and 2 were very good. My hot take is Black Ops 1's multiplayer was better. I like the party games in that. What are the wager things? They got rid of those though. Apparently, they got rid of the fucking wagers where you bet your Call of Duty points, and that was before it was like the DLC currency. It was just like shit you earned in the game. You bet your Call of Duty points on like some actual bullshit like gun game and Infection, and that was really fun. And that was the only reason I was able to afford the dumbass gold camo on the fucking, the Mac 10 or whatever gun I used back then. I was like 10 years old. These are not people. It's literally, gaming is saved, guys. Gaming is totally saved. The gamers have risen up and they boycotted PlayStation for a whole 5 hours. Okay, we're back. The gaming is finally saved. We're rising up, okay? It's saved. They spent a whole 3 minutes not buying stupid bullshit they don't need. I would say just play Plutonium if you want Black Ops 2, but that shit doesn't have native Linux support, so then again, most people don't use Linux, so I guess go play that. Go play that. Don't get fucking PlayStation. I don't even think you need a crazy gamer PC to play that. It's literally just the old Black Ops 1, or sorry, Black Ops 2. I think that shit will just run on like the first $50 shitty netbook that you find at Best Buy could probably run that. So, yeah, you don't need your $30 DLC from decades ago. Actually, Sony is win. So much win, guys. So much epic win. That's kind of my issue with it. It's not like I'm against. Obviously, I'm against taking away the physical media thing. And it's not even for like some moral thing that people make up, like, oh, I'm some game archivist or whatever. Like, no, it's just cool. I like physical stuff. It's cool. It's nice. It's fun to hold and like see, you know, have like a physical representation of your little collection, right? I think that's cool. And you know what? That's all it really needs to be justified. So, you know what? Fuck Sony for that. But the issue is that I immediately knew that the gamers were talking out of their ass when they said they were going to do this epic, huge boycott. Because they do epic, huge boycotts about like everything bad in the industry, and then they just don't follow through with it. And then that horrible, bad thing becomes the standard in the industry, and they just don't give a fuck because these people are really lazy and like, I don't know, susceptible to fucking advertising because they buy the newest shit every time, even if they know it's going to be bad and sucks. And it's just frustrating. That's why I don't engage with the gaming stuff. Because it's just going to keep getting worse because people just keep buying crap, you know? You know, it's bleak when like a Nintendo won. That's how you know it's fucking bleak. And they literally just scammed me for Mario Kart World by ruining the online, and they still haven't walked back on it. So presumably that's just how the game's going to be for its lifespan, which is really fucking annoying. Okay, they literally scammed me, and they're still winning. That's how you know it's bleak. Get banned on PSN for thinking the N-word in the party chat and lose access to all my Call of Duty games. It's over. It's over. You can't think... You thought of something mean in your head and your PlayStation Neuralink just fucking activates immediately. Growing up is realizing GTA 5 is Goyim bullshit. That game's fun. That game's fun. Listen, I'm a huge contrarian about shit, but I can't even lie. That game's fun. It's not as good as some other GTA games. I think I like GTA 4 better, but it's a fun game. So GTA 6 though, oh my god. It was funny, all the people complaining about the digital thing, and in my opinion, rightfully so. The digital shit's bad. We're at like almost 30 minutes in and we still haven't started, by the way. I'm just stalling because I don't want to... This is going to be hell. I'm literally this bird in the fucking cage. I could just walk out at any moment. I just choose not to. Anyways... you know, they were all complaining about the digital thing. Right after GTA 6 did like $3 billion on day one of pre-orders as a digital-only game, it's like, what the fuck were you expecting? What were you expecting? All you people complaining were in the checkout line for that. Okay, what did you expect? Okay, so you're gonna like reward this behavior and then like act shocked when the behavior, you know, continues, and it's like fine, and they're like, oh, it's fine, we just made $3 billion. And like, look, I get it, you know, it's GTA 6, it's like, you know, huge hyped thing, but like still. That's enough of that. How about we suppose we watch this shitty video essay instead of talking about shit everyone's already talked about? oh boy. Let me pull it up. I forgot to pull it up. That would be really bad if you just pulled it down right before the stream, specifically to get me. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Let me fix this. There we go. Oh, Riley's here. You haven't been on my stream in a while. Are you excited to watch a really good video? We're watching, no skips, by the way, no turning the speed up. We're suffering, okay? And you may be wondering why I don't do chat on the screen. It's not because of the Arch Linux thing. It's actually, they actually packaged the stream browser now. No. It's because we got to get the full screen experience. We have to suffer every pixel of this. We need to truly observe and absorb all this information and learn. We need to learn, you know, what exactly is trans music and how does it relate to their desire to exist. You may think that, you know, most people kind of have a desire to exist, right? And that's kind of the backbone of all art, just period, or most of it. But we got to learn the specifics about this, okay? I played Amori after losing my child. Fucking forgot Amori existed. All right, everybody. We're turn off ambient mode, so it sucks. I'm really stalling here. We're doing it. Fuck it, dude. It's time to suffer. Fucking go away, captions. Okay, just to verify, none of you are fucking blind in here, right? Or not blind. None of you are deaf, right? You can all hear me. You don't need the captions. I think we're fucking fine, YouTube.
I'm not trans, but I'd like to believe I can pick up on patterns.
Give it like a year.
I don't know how trans or not trans something is, and I'm not going to pretend I do.
20 minutes. I don't know what, like, transgender is, but here's 20 minutes of it, you know, on my video. Subscribe for more. Oh, epic editing. Dude, we need to get the Sapphire plugin banned from just America, okay? They put that cracked Sapphire plugin out for all these fucking retards on Sony Vegas and like Premiere, and they all suddenly think they're like documentarians or something. They think they're like artists. I know what all of these are. I've seen these.
Video games are fun.
What is the point of editing it like this?
They are cool. As a type of media, there's a little something for everyone, no matter who you are. And if there isn't, you
Dude, that's like a real-life hand edited into like a video.
can make it yourself. There's a new trend I've noticed with indie games.
Get that shit out of your video, bro.
Found anywhere else.
Hop off of that. That is extremely... That's extremely disrespectful to put that game in your video. Fuck you.
PS1 graphics, pixel art, retro visuals to invoke a feeling of nostalgia, unconventional game design. It's something
I've seen so much of that though. I know what they're talking about, like the PSX thing, like where it looks like PS1. Isn't that kind of conventional now? Then when was this put out? This was like okay. What do you mean? This was the convention. That is the convention, is doing the PSX graphics. It's so hecking zany and quirky and like retro. So, I don't know what, it's unconventional, but it all follows the exact same formula and there's thousands of them. So then what is it?
A feeling of nostalgia, unconventional game design. It's something conventional that's twisted around into an abstract idea of a video game.
This is gonna be a really long night, isn't it? All right, man. We're just gonna take it. All right. I'm sure.
It doesn't feel like something
that means something to someone.
But because it doesn't exist means that it does exist.
Someone's having a shootout with the police outside. I'm sorry. Oh, that's terrible. Hopefully it gets resolved.
These games do not have a specific type or genre. They just have a style that encapsulates the entire collection. For lack of a better name, I've opted to call them trans games, based on the type of individual these projects connect to the most. I'm not saying this as a way to make...
Anyone in the comments or the chat, you're gonna have to let me know if one of your favorite games shows up and is labeled as a trans game by this guy. You need to...
fun of trans people. The adjective of trans is not meant to
I hate living in cities. Oh god, I'm gonna have to live in a city soon. It's gonna be fucking over.
be derogatory. It's
I can't hear it. How many undertones are made up to some
just how it is. There's not much representation in mainstream media. The closest people get is subtle hints, or making things up on top of a sliver of an idea.
Reddit comment!
This drown. Indie developers, some of which are trans, have taken it upon themselves.
That's a Twitter person. Do you remember that person? The one on the motorbike. God, what an insufferable fucking... That used to be like one of my go-to first mutes whenever I get like kicked off Twitter. I had to make a new one. Was this little like bunny rabbit on the fucking motorcycle? This person. I had like a list of like 20 accounts I'd immediately go and mute anytime I need to make a new one. And this person was on that fucking shit list for a while, but then they like fell off the face of the earth.
Fans have taken it upon themselves to make something for this community. I like to separate developers who are trans from developers who aren't, because sometimes these games are not made with trans people in mind. But even if the game is not designed to be about the trans
Again, make sure if you recognize any of these games being labeled as trans games and it's like your favorite game or whatever, let me know in the chat. I'm curious to know.
Something about these types of projects resonate with a large majority in one way or another. For example, take Cruelty Squad.
Hey, who was it, Smug Dumb Turd? You said we should watch Parsonicle. Hey, we got close enough, right? Here it is. In retrospect, I should never consider continue that behavior once I learned of his age.
Trans game. This is not a game of...
It was fucked up, mate. Mate, it doesn't count because it was like furries, mate.
About being trans, but there is something special about it. The unconventional graphics make you feel out of place in this world. People treat the rules of this world as if it's normal, as if you are supposed to feel the same. You feel like an outcast in a society that is not the same as you, as you desperately try to fit in. The use of a market centered around organ trading can relate to the feeling of not feeling like a human, of being comparable to a thing made out of parts. You're treated by the way you are built, not by the way you are. The only way for you to...
This is structured exactly like how an LLM will shit something out of you if you ask it to write something, by the way. You notice how it's doing that? It does this, not this, and it's doing constant comparisons, and then it lists like multiple things. That's like exactly how AI writes. I'm just throwing it out there, and listen, I'm not going to make any accusations here, but I mean, he did spend a lot of time in the visuals. Maybe he didn't have enough time to write.
To be accepted by society is by changing the way you are made, in a way that they deem...
There's the thing! The thing! In retrospect,
good enough. It turns
once I learn of his age, mate!
Organ trading. Obviously, this is just my own interpretation. I'm speculating on what someone else might feel.
What the fuck is that thing?
That I myself do not. A quote trans game does not have to be a trans game. But
this guy's he's trying to make everything sound as deep and profound as possible, if that makes sense. Even that little blurb right there, where it's kind of obvious his point, like it doesn't have to be made by a transgender person or whatever. Like even the way he presented it, he silences the music. It's like is silent for like a half second. Then he pulls up his cool shiny hand-drawn text.
There is something
okay, man.
That does. Trans music is a
desire to exist. Here it is.
One that works well. It's music made by people who are trans for others who are trans. A shared experience of life based in anger. These artists tend to be a weird combination of hyperpop, breakcore, webcore.
None of those are real. So so they just spend a lot of time on TikTok and they hear TikTok sounds. They're like, I'm gonna make that.
And whatever the fuck a Daria core is.
Yeah, even he's like, what the fuck is this? This is not real.
There are exceptions, but this
it's just games MTF chuds drool over.
This is the...
That's probably true. I think they're just games that appeal to really autistic people. Maybe that's mean. I don't know. But this is about trans music, alright? We're learning about trans music in this informative video, okay? The games are secondary. All right. Because we all know we're going to go to the all-digital PS5 if we're going to do games, all right? I speak for all of us. We all support Sony.
It's one that's hard to explain, but one that you know when you hear it. A lot of the time, this music is referred to as trans music or something similar, and no other discussion is had. It's a one-note idea with nothing to talk about. I believe that's far from the case. There's a conversation to be had, but because of the way people are, that conversation does not happen. I want that to change, and that's the purpose of this video.
There's the funny thumbnail. Why is adults? I never got. He changed this to his name, but it used to say Adult Swim. Why? What's the point of that? Could you imagine if I just started this stream and there's just the McDonald's logo in the fucking corner for no reason? What's the point of that?
Under 3 distinct categories: the wish, the wrath, and the warmth.
Yo, ChatGPT, spit out like 3 things that are vaguely related to this topic that sound kind of like deep and like biblical. This MF doesn't know how to screen record and middle click the mouse. Oh yeah, he's still fucking scrolling with like the little the notches, so it's like like that. This is a horrific thumbnail. Oh god.
Otherwise known as Noel.
Dude, Fruitiker Arrow
is an artist who makes very interesting music. If you've been on the...
Why are the corners... Do you see that? Look at this. Look at the corner, did he... So he's doing all of these, like, he's doing all these effects. He drags all the Sapphire presets in. And he's like, this is like my deep artistic thing. But I can't be fucked to crop the corners out of the epic Fruitiker Arrow Windows 7 thing.
Internet, you probably know...
Oh my fucking god.
You've probably seen a tweet talking about the quality of the music, or how they think it's cornball material, or you're someone who likes to listen.
Unlike me, I don't think it's a cornball material, motherfucker.
She is a wonderful place to start. A lot of the themes throughout her work are found in the other projects. One of those ideas being...
Dude, there's the weird Winamp thing! This is nostalgic, guys.
Humanization is a theme that's found across all of her work. The idea of lacking essential human qualities, of being lesser than others, of being not human. Her first EP was Chaser, a direct...
Old internet is trans, by the way.
A chaser is someone who fetishizes trans people. By naming the album Chaser, it's dehumanizing the person behind the music before it begins. I am not a
so
person.
Deep. And I, the guy making this video, who's not transgender, am not a chaser. Okay, now let me see. Now please post some explicit images. Trans people, transgenders.
To be found in the album covers for each of the singles. The cover arts involve our character.
I put your cover art in Fruitiker Arrow. Okay, please get naked.
It's very violent, very explicit. It's dehumanizing something that isn't human. It's a creature that's...
I understand you're deep and profound. Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Okay, I say that, the chat immediately agrees. So we're on the same page, right? Is that what this is? This is a guy who just who just has a thing for transgenders. It's trying to get in there. Birdies too. Oh fuck! I know what you're talking about. I saw somebody. I think Deadwing Dork did a video or something about like you're talking about the person with the really ugly art, right? The fucking with the red and black hair and like the weird looking like fucking eyelids that are black. I guess that I saw Deadwing Dork do a video of that. That was one of the most depressing things I've ever fucking watched. It's like the youth is kind of fucking cooked. It's over basically. Doxing Dog 6 would never do this. Well, Doxing Dog 6 is a patriot, and we support him, so... Of course he would never do this. I like to think he wouldn't. I think he would, you know, get mad at Family Guy instead. I think he would make a bunch of mashups and then make a 2-hour-long video screaming about an episode of The Cleveland Show. As people should be doing, okay? That's what the internet was fucking made for. It wasn't made for this stupid LARPing thing where you're clearly just trying to have sex with transgenders. Look at my cool video. I understand your art. Now please get naked. You know, no, the internet was made for 5-hour Cleveland Show rants by severely autistic people in the UK. And it's just true. Okay? You can deny it as much as you want. I might be a chud, but at least I have a life outside the internet. I guess that's what we all have to be telling ourselves. That's what we all have to be telling ourselves when we shut the computers off. We're like, okay, we're not this guy. We didn't make our epic fruitager arrow, and we didn't bother to fucking crop out the corners. That's still really bothering me. Do you guys see that? Look at the corners. He grabbed this off Google. He couldn't be fucked to like get a transparent one. And furthermore, he couldn't be fucked to just like, you know, take the selector tool and make it rounded to cut this fucking corner out. So when he adds his like his epic blend mode to it, it turns the corners like orange. Jesus. He has this video on his Grindr resume. His Grindr resume. That's his grind. If you're like trying to have sex with transgenders off Grindr, you have to have like a whole section of your resume to prove that like you're worthy or something. This guy's like, yeah, I made a 20-minute video and I endured a bunch of hate from a bunch of meanies on X everything app. Okay, please get naked.
Ruined. The clearest way to understand what I mean is by listening to, in my opinion, one of her best songs.
In his opinion, okay? Don't get no opinion bashing here, guys. Don't get mad. Ow. Is this gonna get me copyrighted?
As you can hear, the song features very angry and direct lyrics over a dissociative melodic beat.
Shut. That's not a real word. Dissociomelodic. So it's dissociative. The melody's dissociative. It makes you dissociate. And this guy combined it into a fake word to sound smart. Shut up. This is gonna be a long night. This is gonna be a really fucking long night, isn't it? I gooned to the old internet UI, by the way. To be fair, the LARPers do have a point when it comes to that. Okay, but no, look at this. He cropped out the bottom corners on this, but he didn't do this one. What the fuck is the point of that? So he knows how to crop the corners, but he doesn't do this one. I don't know why that's bothering me more than dissociomelodic. Jeez. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, I can end the poll. Do we love video essays? Let's see, poll. Did the poll respond? Oh, the thing broke. It's not... The poll's so good. Let me click on it. There it goes. Mr. Sure jerking off his trans, by the way. Songs that make you want to... Okay.
The internalization of what you want from the world.
Don't say that in front of this guy, though. He's gonna get bricked up, alright? Don't say that in front of this guy.
You want for yourself, and not being able to express it. The rage builds up from within you while you see it on the outside.
Why won't they show their naked bodies to me? I've done everything. Look at my Grindr resume. Those fucking... do you call them foids? What's transgender foid?
You are expressing your grievances.
I think that word's been appropriated to absolute shit, though, over the last, like, year or two. I don't know why everyone decided to start saying that. Have you noticed that? I'm doing literally anything in my power to not play this fucking video.
To no one, because no one will listen to you. It's the auditory...
I'll listen to you, though. I'll listen to you, though. Just please, on the condition that you know, get naked.
To a manic episode, breaking down with no direct conclusion in mind. It goes from idea to idea with no through line. Within the context of the full song, it makes sense. But as a story, there is none. It's less of a narrative and more so an eruption of emotion.
This guy's having his own eruption. As he's making this video.
It's like a natural disaster.
The more you stall, the longer you suffer. It's true.
Letting it pass.
Oh, Windows XP. There's this weird, like, nostalgia thing. It's not. It doesn't even have any continuity. He's using Windows XP Media Player with like Windows 7 Vista, like Aero windows. And there's I guess only one little corner here that he wasn't fucked to crop out. Watch you go to Google and you look up like Windows 7 window PNG, and like the first one that comes up is this exact one with like the one corner that's not cropped.
I got cellophane wrapped around the lining of my throat. Bruises on my neck, I'm just a doll of flesh. You'll find my smoking body hung in wires overhead.
So deep, guys. So deep.
Novocaine, lobotomize me, teach me how to think. Bitch, I do not miss you. I miss how you used to taste. I'm just here to push your temper, put me in my grave.
Fentanyl is a distilled extraction of the trans experience.
That is not a real sentence that people say. Even like scholars, even people writing academic papers. A distilled experience, guys. It's distilled. That's like what you do with alcohol, guys.
It's the musical version of crumping.
Where the fuck that is?
Means to get the anger out. The rate.
Guys, can we agree this is better than rap? No sex or drugs or womanizing. It's just true. Can we do?
Rage comes to a
Oh, that made me laugh.
Bubbles out from the pot. It's about being abused and internalizing the abuse to its extreme. For if you spend your whole life living in a world that hates you, eventually,
And I was talking like a fucking pirate. For if you spend ye life. Okay, man.
You begin to hate yourself. You will dehumanize and self-hate to the point you compare yourself to an animal. If you're going to be treated like an animal, like you're not a person.
I took my phone camera and recorded my screen. It's an aesthetic. It's like the old internet before they figured out what OBS and Bandicam were.
Might as well go the full way. Lobotomize me. Treat me like your pet. Put me down like a dog. I am not a person. Fentanyl is about hating yourself while wanting to live without feeling like you are. Without hating yourself as much as people hate you.
Did you really need all those words? Shut up, bro. Some people... This is kind of the epitome of the video essay problem, I guess. Or at least one of them. There's like a few subgenres of these. One of them's one that's just completely generated with AI, and it's usually about some dumb bullshit like fucking like Boogie 2988 or Mr. Beast. The other one's the one with the woman in the middle of the thumbnail for no reason, and she's holding the lavalier mic instead of clipping it onto her shirt for some reason, even though those are literally engineered specifically to pick up sound from that position, so their video sounds fucky. And then there's this type where they try to make something like literal baby TV shows or whatever the fuck, like cartoons, sound like some deep and profound thing by using as many smirt words as possible to convey an idea that could have been conveyed in like 3 words. And, you know, I guess technically this isn't like hecking baby shows, you know, this is like, I mean, the imagery is pretty graphic. So, you know what I mean? This is kind of the absolute epitome of that third sort of subsect of the video essay, and the video essay question. We're going to be seeing a lot. Probably, I'm not going to do any of the AI ones because that's just boring. We're going to be seeing a lot of the woman in the middle of the thumbnail and the baby show ultra hecking deep ones. Those are going to be the ones that we'll be focusing on in this new great series. Clips laugh, Mike 2 lay random funny op. Dude, it's so quirky. Those things, I don't think you understand. Those things are specifically engineered to pick up audio in the position of being right under your mouth, right under your face, like on the shirt. It's engineered specifically for that. It's engineered specifically to, you know, work like that. Especially like super expensive high-end ones that they all use. They're made specifically for that, and they all use it wrong, and then it all sounds like fucked up and wrong. I could do a whole rant about how people treat audio equipment on fucking YouTube. I'm not even like an audiophile or whatever, but I'm just like not retarded. I see people using their mics wrong all the fucking time, regardless of what microphone it is. Go watch a video from anyone who still uses a Blue Yeti. You will not find a single video where they're actually like talking into it how you're supposed to.
It's the wish.
Woman with microphone.
Who I am. I want to love who I am. I want the world to accept me for who I am. And if that doesn't happen, this can...
Then we all become gay? What? Okay. Oh, here's the wrath. Stomach bore.
Book. Otherwise known.
Oh, but that's a K? Well, this is supposed to be a K. Why did you put a curve here to make it look like the letter R? What the fuck was the point? Bro. This video could kill a black person.
Otherwise known as Vivian Weeks, is a musician who serves as one of my favorite creators to date. I've used a large amount of her music.
Here's one of my favorite creators, and here's their entire docs on this screen. Here's their LinkedIn profile. By the way, love the music.
I fuck with the sauce. I wanted to use Stomach Book as an example because she is one of the best sources of understanding. Goodnight Hypnopomp is one of my favorite albums of late. She's made other music, but this album is the best way to get the idea across. Nothing else has a more direct line than I watched you from inside the closet. As opposed to Fentanyl, Stomach Book's music features very angry lyrics over a very abrasive beat. Instead of lashing out at the self, it's lashing out at everything around them. If the world is the reason...
I feel like ashamed for saying that I like Windows Aero better than like all the other UI designs in Windows history. And it's because of people like this. I can't even fucking lie.
I'm not able to live how I want. I might as well make them hurt as much as I do. A lot of the lyrics throughout the songs...
Disgusting, annoying pastel puke colors. Yeah, I mean, he went and turned the hue like 5 degrees to the fucking left or something. However that works, right? The whole reason why Aero looks so appealing is its specific color scheme that they spent millions of dollars specifically designing. Why is it purple? I don't remember using purple version of Windows when I was a kid, bro.
About abuse, more specifically romanticizing domestic abuse. For someone who is considered wrong in an outcast of society at large, the fact someone wants to hurt them is more positive than it is negative. It's validation. If someone wants to hurt me in a deeply personal way, that means I am a person.
So play a song on my little music box teeth.
Play a song on my little music box teeth.
Turn the lights off, let me write my memory on your eyelids.
Turn the
I'm not a music man, so I'm gonna be nice. Am I the only one that thought that that just sounded like 3 people with noise-canceling headphones trying to play a song together, and they can't fucking hear what the other guy's doing? It's like the guitar and the bass and the singing were all 3. It's doing completely different melodies. Am I crazy? Yes, it sounded like shit. Okay, get a music... okay, Mr. Sherwood, you'll be a music expert from now on. Because you also said Fentanyl was bad. So, listen, I'll blindly trust I'll blindly trust you. You probably know what you're talking about. You're the one that introduced me to Anal Cunt, after all. The greatest fucking band in human history. This shit is ass. Put on Limp Bizkit. I might do that. No, I have to watch this. I'm just prolonging the fucking inevitable.
Let me write my melodies on your eyelids. Make my heart stop.
Can't remember how your blood tastes.
Can't remember how your blood tastes.
Let's share a delusion with wine and nicotine.
Okay, I'm not going crazy. This other one that's playing is fine. I mean, it's not like anything I'd go to my way to listen to, but that's like a song. It's structured correctly, I guess. Like the people who are playing the instruments can actually hear and interact with each other. It was just that other song was fucky for some reason. So I'm not going crazy.
Illusion with wine and nicotine.
These lyrics mean nothing. Yeah, that's... You have to understand that a lot of this kind of internet stuff is kind of just a vessel for an aesthetic, like a visual thing. Even, you know, music. Mostly music. So they make I don't know, the album artwork or something, or they come up with a general aesthetic, and then they literally work backwards from there. And that's why, you know, sometimes a lot of these I don't make music, so like you know, listen, I don't know what that's like. So, you know, but they work backwards from there. So that's why a lot of things can sound incomplete. You know, the ideas don't really feel realized, I guess. And some of it can feel like rushed and sloppy and put together because they're working backwards from, you know, imagery, from an aesthetic. Because that's kind of the actual end goal, is to push some kind of aesthetic, like all that violent, you know, furry artwork from Fentanyl that you saw earlier. Like that, the music was worked off of that, if that makes sense. And it kind of just exists to push that forward because, I don't know, they think it's like a cool looking aesthetic or something. If that makes sense. Just take a music lesson, you can't write for shit.
I'll give you something to hold all my disasters in, under your skin.
Yeah, see, these other ones are like, in terms of purely objectively quality-wise, are just better than the other ones. I wasn't going insane. They were really just blindly fucking smashing instruments together. See, this is like a song that was properly made,
Look at
you know?
me. I really made a mess out of things. I don't want to be your latest mistake.
There's one specific song I want to go into detail about because I feel it is the clearest way to understand this idea.
Straight visual clutter on my screen. It's that's how I feel about a lot of this. We're not even halfway through, by the way, everyone.
That song is Fukuona Girl. The name of the song comes from a GIF featuring a girl being horribly maimed.
Okay, yeah, so it's based off the most, like, terminally online internet shit fucking imaginable.
Obviously, I'm not
Shocking.
going to show you. It's something created exclusively.
All these types of people try so hard to be unique. Well, yeah, and they end up being kind of not unique, you know? And it's kind of hard to... It's one of those things where you know it when you see it. It's hard to profile, like, out loud. But you can profile it in your head and kind of immediately tell what these types of people are. You know, a lot of it, they play maybe Deltarune, that game. No hate to that game. I don't know what that is. I haven't played it, so maybe it's good. But, you know, they play that Deltarune thing. They all have the pictures from that as their profile. They all kind of, you know, engage with the same music and movies and whatever. And they all kind of have that same sense of humor, that, like, all lowercase, constantly turbo irony poison thing. Until something super duper serious, then it's the end of the world, and you got to make a whole stink about it. But that type of thing, you know what I mean? It's hard to, like, say out loud, but when you know it, you see it and are able to profile it just in your head, I guess. Or maybe I'm just retarded and I'm bad at talking. I don't know. When you people in the chat could probably do a better job. This start needs to hear. All these people have a gore fetish? Probably. Maybe. Listen, I don't know about stomach bore, also known as stomach book, when not written by this guy in his video. So I'm not gonna say anything, but I mean, maybe.
For people to get off.
There's a lot of gore, I will say.
Enjoying someone else's abuse.
You're right. I know what you. Okay, good. Good. I'm not insane. It's like the Cork Chungus. It's like the Cork Chungus our generation, kind of. I mean, at least the Cork Chungus was kind of like in earnest. A lot of these people are drenched in, like, irony. They can't, like, enjoy anything. So, you know, how do I even, like, say this? So, like, for example, let's say they like Deltarune because that's the thing they all like. They'll instead of just being like, I like this about the game, this is a cool part of the game, and engaging in some kind of actual discussion about it, they'll post, like, these epic, you know, irony memes with, like, the old iFunny caption on the top. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the fucking impact font, where it just says some bullshit, and then it's like a sped up GIF, where it's not really necessarily a funny image, more so a vessel for them to, you know, express their interest in this Deltarune thing while still having a fallback if someone says it's gay. Then they can just be like, oh, I was joking, I was being ironic, this is a joke. It's like a meme. And that's kind of how they engage with, like, everything ever, if that makes sense. Maybe I sound insane. Cork Chungus was like, that was kind of, like, genuine. That was, like, an earnest, you know? So, you know, I mean, those people were annoying, they're like millennials, you know, whatever, but, like, those people, like, at least were kind of like, you looked at them, you knew what they were, right? There was no weird irony poisoning with them. You know, there's just, I don't know, there's a lot of sincerity that's just kind of gone from the fucking internet. And this kind of person is probably the biggest example of that, honestly. It's like the Big Chungus. We're never going to have another Big Chungus, okay? Big Chungus was too good. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to even imply that's a possibility. I'm not going to lie. It might be ever encroaching fandom moment. I guess so. They'll call themselves revolutionaries, but no one guns, have no real philosophy, and goon to about 13 terabytes of porn every day. My friend said one of his coworkers got 28 terabytes of storage in his computer. And look, man, I get it. Some games have these big file sizes now, whatever. How are you going to fill... What is in there? What the fuck do you need that for? Unless you're running like a NAS and you pirate a lot of movies. What are you doing? Sorry, that just reminded me of that.
Lines that stand out.
Being sincere is cringe. It's so true. It's like cringe. You're like a fucking loser for having genuine interest and being confident enough in yourself to express those interests with people. That's actually gay, and you're a fucking loser, and you should be drenched in irony all the time, because that's good. That's actually a good thing, especially in your 20s. You want to be doing that in your 20s, okay? You want to be doing that in your late 20s, early 30s, okay? That's how you're supposed to act, and that's how things are. We should only be ironic. True. That's how you should be. You should act like that at, like, your mother's funeral. It's a good idea. WP.
Sing the same fashion song with some new lyrics.
fascist song, the fucking fascist.
You should kill her, but you won't because everybody's cheering for.
It's once again more dehumanization, this time about trans people in general in today's society. People use the same lies and slander to paint trans people as pedophiles and a crime against nature. They aren't treated as people.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Slandered about trans people in general in today's society.
Hold on, I need to see some of this. Oh, no, I misread that. I thought that was like a meme.
Trans people as pedophiles and a crime against nature. They aren't treated as...
Oh god, not quantum tweet! Fuck! Quantum tweet is coming! We gotta... Oh fuck, it's over. The goat of X. The PewDiePie of X, he's here to start his genocide.
Ad nauseum in a way to get their point across. But if they hate them so much...
Hold on. No! You can tell... You can tell this is a real serious attack, guys. Transgenderism was invented by the CIA after Gamergate to destroy gaming communities. This is a serious attack. HRT's done more damage than crack did to black neighborhoods.
Why don't they just kill trans people? Because they
real threatening, legitimate thing. I can't believe the CIA did that to destroy Gamergate. Fuck.
Talking points.
Fuck, I knew it. I knew it. Gamergate would have fucking won.
Cause a hate crime. The way the line cuts off can be taken in two different ways.
Discord tenor GIF, maybe. Yeah, the tenor GIFs. Rest in peace, by the way. That's so annoying. Why'd they shut down tenor? Have you tried to post a GIF on fucking X, the Everything app, recently? God, it's all like the Facebook comment section of like your grandma type GIFs. It's just over.
You should kill her.
What was the point of shutting that down?
Everybody's cheering for Fukaona girl or unfortunate girl. Alternatively, it could be interpreted as you should kill her, but you won't because everybody's cheering for her to kill herself. They won't.
Ooh, deep. Ooh.
Anything that could be considered a hate crime. They will just
listen. I don't support that.
Abuse.
I don't support that comment, Mr. Sherwood.
Of their death, and when their victim is gone, they can
listen. Is guys being you know how Smug Dumbtart said we're all being ironic all the time? That's what that comment is for Mr. Sherwood. He's joking. Okay, so.
The repetition
and I don't endorse it. So don't fucking take my channel down.
Into pretty girls deserve to die can be interpreted as how the mainstream media constantly uses trans women as talking points about hate crimes, only after they've died, either through their own means or a crime from another individual. When they're alive, they make a point about how trans people are groomers. When they're dead, they make a point about how innocent people are being hurt for expressing themselves. My interpretation of the song is that the speaker, and trans women in general, are unfortunate girls that must fit into a specific bracket. Otherwise,
my interpretation of your deep art. I spent so much time engaging with your deep art and came to my own conclusion about it. Now please get naked. Please get naked. I'm still trying to get some transgender gawk. Okay, I need to see the gawk. Please. Please. I'm begging you.
The government wants them dead. People want them dead. But the people would rather use them as talking points and laugh at their misfortune than do the deed themselves. The people watch as they jump through hoops to live. The public will only begin to feel sympathy once the speaker is dead, once the individual and society...
But I feel sympathy while you're alive, so please let me see the gawk. Please, please, my name is Pappo on YouTube, and I want to see your girl cock immediately.
At large, have learned their lesson. It's an angry, depressing song about their situation.
Just like how I'm angry and depressed that you won't let me fuck!
Can't do anything to stop it, so they romanticize and develop a sense of Stockholm Syndrome in response. Stomach Book is about being abused and romanticizing it. If they want to hurt me, the most I can do is accept it and...
not the Walter White gif, oh god!
Love it. It's the musical form of pure rage, anger incarnate with no object.
Get behind me, I'll protect you from the Walter White gif in exchange for you getting naked.
Stomach Book is the wrath. I want to hurt myself. I want to hurt those who don't treat me as a person.
Oh wait, he's not reading this. This is like ultra deep. He muted it. I want the world to hurt for what they did to you. I want the world to hurt. I can't tell if that's super gay or super entitled or both. Probably both. It's like the fucking hatred game. My name is not fucking important.
But why? What are we fighting for?
Breaking Bad and the desire to be Mexican.
What life do we want?
True.
Something like this.
Something like this, guys. You ready?
You can very easily tell.
I guarantee you there were thousands of people with this profile picture on Tumblr in like 2011.
What you're listening to is trans music. If the album starts with the most dogshit asinine sample possible.
Here's my 20-minute video talking about how great your music is. By the way, the beginning of it is always complete dog shit. Now please get naked. My name is Pappo. I want to see you naked.
Sometimes it's not trans music. It's rock.
Please post a once to make all trans music.
That's something entirely different, not related to the topic at hand.
What the fuck does Living Tombstone... Okay, so this guy hates Living Tombstone. Okay.
But more importantly...
Hey, back off Living Tombstone, buddy.
She's
This is your only warning.
Of differing quality, but the one I want to talk about specifically is Little Spoon. From the beginning, it does a very good job at establishing a vibe. The album cover is a scene
Bro character
with two furries.
Stay in character
on each side of the screen. It's a...
I know I'm stalling, but I actually did like Backrooms. I'll say that. That's my unrelated comment. Am I like retarded for that? What do you think, live chat? Did you see that movie? Because I actually liked it. I thought it was way better than I was expecting.
Location. However, I'm not that...
Borderlands 2 is a trans game, by the way.
Music of this caliber...
Is that the new inside joke with the chat? I'm just gonna say everything's a trans something. By the way.
Acquired taste. I personally do not have that taste. The taste of clay is all I feel. It's a malleable slab that can be turned into something greater, but as it stands, it tastes like shit and is detrimental to my health. That's what I thought when I first began to listen. But as I continued, that feeling...
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced out that whole thing. I'm gonna listen to that again.
The taste of clay is all I feel. It's a malleable slab that can be turned into something greater, but as it stands, it tastes like shit and is detrimental to my...
How could you make clay taste good? What? That's a shit metaphor. You're gonna put like some Old Bay on it? That's gonna fix it? Put some Kool-Aid on it.
My health.
Like those pineapples.
That's what I thought when I first began to...
Why is he talking about eating? I don't fucking know. What is this shit? I'll eat clay for you, my queen. Get naked, please.
But as I can...
COD 4 is a trans game, by the way. The blacked rooms. The blacked rooms.
Its place. The warmth.
The Minecraft bees trans. That would... I mean... That was a real thing people said fucking years ago.
Little Spoon is the platonic ideal of a trans life. It's a much-needed reprieve from the intensity of the norm. Instead of loud...
The new norm on X? Bro, he needs to come... We need the new norm to come back. That's the only reason I have an account on X, okay? And he died. He needs to come back, alright? The South Park of X? Like, come on.
It's calm. It's comforting.
They arrested the guy who was shooting, by the way, so... Okay, good thing they resolved that. Now it's back to something much worse.
The album as a whole functions well as escapism.
Epstein is trans, by the way. The new norm is trans, by the way. Red Ape is that the... I might be misremembering. Is that the fucking NFT show where the monkey's running? He's like, fuck!
Escape is fan...
I have something cool to post on zztails MKW, slightly related to that eventually.
If the real world isn't great, it's nice to escape to one that is. Despite still being an escapist piece of work, things are not perfect. In Packed My Box...
I fucked up. The song's called Pack My Box. It's not Impact My Box. It's Pack My Box.
You messed up. You barely messed up the word. Did you really need to interject with this? So he couldn't be fucked to crop the corners out of his epic Frutiger era window, but he's going to do a whole intermission because he, like, barely fucked up the name of a song.
Sorry, I don't know how to read, bro.
The guy who was shitty.
Kind of retarded.
Even though they're feeling good...
Daquan is trans. Oh god, I fucking... Daquan. That is ancient. That is fucking ancient, almost a decade-old lore at this point. Holy shit.
between moments of
The
hardship.
funniest content from across the web.
The old man in power died, and for once
Oh, this is gay. Oh, this is... This is like, I have the same feeling as when I see anybody on TikTok make any political statement, because it's always the most retarded surface level shit. It's like, I dreamt all the old men in power died, I watched Marvel, and like, okay, we get it, bro.
felt like it would be all.
I can't wait to hear this guy's fucking analysis of this. I'm sure it's gonna be great, because I don't know. It's really subtle, guys. What could this lyric mean? I don't get it. We need Pappo to come in and explain it. And I don't know. I keep hearing these weird, like, squishing noises in the background. This weird, like, plapping noise in the background of his microphone while he's making this video. Hopefully he's resolved that issue.
There are issues that bring them misery, but in this little moment, in this small
This animation meme music. It's true.
their lover has formed, they are safe. This tone persists throughout Patricia's entire discography in some shape or form. For example, the final song of her album Gloria.
zztails. I am African. How could you tell? I'm still a princess when there's nothing left to wear. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's deep. Guys. Fuck, dude. We need Pappo's opinion on this. He's recording his monitor again. It's like stylized.
The constant use.
He turned the saturation all the way up. He like posted on Discord and did .jpeg with NotSoBot, and now it's like stylized, guys.
Is cold, but in contrast to that, there's a lack of auto-tune.
Poop in your hand and jack off. That's a command. That's a command from Pappo himself. Poop in your hand and jack off. You have to.
Someone has brought you into their home. They are warming you up. The beeps and blaring are cool and chilly, but when everything else is layered on top, it feels like you're surrounded by something keeping you warm, separated from that cold. It's the idea of February. It's called...
It's the idea of February. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's the abstract idea of February. The idea of February is trans, by the way. My tribe made trans music. This is African tribe music, by the way, so you're racist. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on this. It really does convey the idea of February. I don't, you know, spot on analysis, buddy.
Little Spoon serves as a different type of coping mechanism.
This Patricia Taxon person has a long history of grooming children, by the way. Is this the guy's... Is this the Little Spoon that he's talking about here? The idea of February?
While Fentanyl is about unleashing your anger, and Stomach Book is about romanticizing your...
And while Pappo is about unleashing your sticky fluids to these beautiful transgender queens. Oh, yes. Interesting. If you can find a thing of that, send it to me. Maybe we'll look at that.
struggles. Little Spoon is about coping through escapism. It's this sterile, no-issue safe space. There are struggles, but not
You need a safe space, liberal, or you fucking triggered.
There will be. Maybe soon. But for now, everything is okay. We will deal with what will happen when we leave. But for now, let us experience the warmth together.
Let us experience the idea of February together, chat.
Little Spoon is about being abused, but not right now. Not currently. It's the world.
Not currently, it's February. Listen, the abuse is 11 months out of the year. February is the no abuse month. They take a break.
People want. The theoretical perfect place to live. A happy...
You watched the first episode of Bun Lilith animated series. No. Sorry.
Patricia Taxon.
I politely decline.
I want the warmth of love. I want to be happy. I want to live without worrying about the world around me.
Isn't that just everybody? How's that transgender? Doesn't everyone want that?
However, there is something I have failed to mention across all of these pieces of music.
It's actually the idea of January! That's a twist. Those who are born in February. Those who know.
All of these fall under the greater umbrella of the same general idea.
February? Oh no, the want.
I want to be happy. I want to love who I am. I want the world to experience the same pain it has made me feel. I want. Trans music is about claiming what you want. You want to live. You want to live in relative safety. It's easy to take that for granted when you don't want to peel off your own skin. This type of music...
Isn't that the shit that, like, you do to banana? To eat banana, right? Or am I don't know. What do you think, chat? How do you think the left will react to that?
Is and can only be made possible because of one thing.
YouTube, internet, Bliss, Windows. He didn't chroma key. He fucked up the chroma key. There's like a weird glow. It's all white. The background is all white. How do you fuck up the chroma key on that? This is like the worst video editor of all time, bro. They need to make the sapphire effects illegal. Bro, those sapphire effects have ruined this website.
The internet.
I want mommy, I want Milky's Dennis Prager. That was a very inspirational quote from him. I do remember that. The internet. Didn't this guy just say he hates living Tombstone? What? What did it say have anything to do with this?
I found Stomach Book was on YouTube. I did not look for
That's shocking.
I did not want it, but it was there. It was interesting. It's not something you would stumble across anywhere else.
It's interesting. Now let me fuck, please.
Too strange for the majority. It's something that could only exist with any sort of following on the internet. There's no coincidence these artists are mainly popular online. The internet by itself is the perfect avenue for escapism, so it's not a far stretch that there are a lot of trans people online. When you aren't burdened by a physical appearance.
This has to be the most like backhanded compliment insult ever. Oh my god. Dude, if this guy's trying to fuck transgenders, he's not doing a good job. He's calling them all like terminally online losers, but like trying to say it's a good thing.
Appearance. You can take any shape or form.
I was probably dreamed of all these trans musicians at the same time. That's crazy.
Games of a trans audience and music made for
This is giving me a migraine put on QWD. We have to watch the whole thing.
Way to create and share.
We need to learn us something.
Need for physical contact. If there's proof that others are experiencing the same struggles you are and are able to channel it into their work, if they're still alive, still functioning, it makes living a little bit easier. I may not be trans, but I understand.
But I want to fuck them.
This feeling.
I want to see them naked.
Along with your struggles, you and only you are in hell with no way of escaping.
Unless you come into my bedroom, of course.
But others know your pain. They know how you feel, and although they can't help directly.
How many people in this comment section do you think Pappo has personally reached out to try to solicit? I'm curious. Give like a ballpark number, chat.
Just as you can be there.
By the way, if you watch this video at the slowest speed, your penis falls off. Interesting.
There for them.
I need to learn a history of trans people music.
But you are lonely together.
And you're all lonely together in my bed, and my name's Pappo, and this is my video.
Very recently, I went to a Living Tombstone concert in Boston. It was wonderful. When you experience life, you feel alone, like you don't belong.
This guy has like a spiritual epitome at the fucking Living Tombstone concert. It's like, it starts going like, we're waiting every night, and he's just standing there like a tweaker, like hunched over. He's staring into that jumbotron like it's sucking his soul out.
But suddenly you meet a group of people similar to you, enjoying the same things you do, acting the same way you do, and it makes you feel accepted. Trans music is not trans music.
There's the thing.
It's accepting who
he gave up editing in the middle of it. You just put the thumbnail in again.
you are, in spite of the world.
Dragging the Sapphire plugins takes a lot of fucking work, bro. You don't understand.
I forgot to put something in the video, so I'm
Dude, his audio is like heavily compressed like an old Xbox mic. That's like quirky.
putting it at the end here. Listen to high swaps, please. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Please listen to high swaps.
260. He's trying to fuck. This is his newest like victim. I shouted out your 200 subscriber channel on my 100K channel. Now please get naked. Please. I made a whole video about transgender music and I put you in it. Get naked immediately.
Please, listen up.
The only thing I say about this video, okay, high swaps, this is my official advice to you. You gotta block this Pappo guy immediately. It's not gonna end well.
Please, please.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay, we watched the whole fucking thing. I'm a man of my word. What do you think, chat? Did we learn something? Did we learn about the idea of February and the desire to exist or whatever the fuck? Talk about educational, right? Thank goodness it's over. Don't worry. Next time I have more. The links are already fucking pouring in. Everything before 2015 is trans, by the way. Okay. just everything period is trans. You don't even need the 2015. What the fuck is this? That's QWD. Is this the one? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it's the same guy. Just to celebrate, we're gonna watch all of it. It's only people from my stupid live streams commenting. There's like 4 of them. The internet is a prison. Yeah, we're gonna watch this whole video. Was this what it was like, Mr. Sherwood, when you heard those gunshots outside? You were just this guy? Michelle Obama's trans, by the way. This guy's a video essay on life in 2026. You know, he's kind of real. This is how I feel. I've genuinely gotten used to the sound of gunfire. Jesus Christ. The hustle and bustle in the city. I can't wait. Oh boy. Wow. It's good to end on a good video. I guess this guy has lore, like I said earlier. Courtesy of Wikitubia. Do we look at that or not? It's really gay, apparently. Do we look at that or is that boring? The guy who made the video, Pappo. Let's see if I can pull this up. Let's see. I guess this guy got really... He, like, crashes out constantly because people keep making fun of his videos, I think. Something like that. Yes, look at it. Put on... zztails accidentally put on face... I know. It's what I look like. This is me. Okay? This is what a beautiful black trans woman looks like, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna look at this briefly, see if it's worthwhile. Harassment, using unpaid artwork, relationship with tomato break. It's all just shit no one cares about. Dormitibus. Oh no, not the Dormitibus situation. There's like one guy out there who fucking hates this guy more than anything, and he spends his time writing this Wikitubia page. Oh my god, there's like, what the fuck? Hold on. Can I open this? No. Yeah, open it. Okay, he left his comment. What is the context? Will tell me? Is there context to this? False grooming allegations. That's how you know this is going to be good. I thought you were Africa. I'm an African trans woman. Can we add him to the villains wiki? So this is the guy that made the video we just watched. What the fuck is this? Pappo, can you make another video like Shipwrecked? Pappo, can you make another video like Fazbear Toddler Fun? Pappo, can you talk about analog horror? Pappo, can you summarize analog horror, please? Pappo, can you talk about my awesome N64 style retro game about nostalgia and depression? I mean, look at your fucking video. You kind of invited that demographic on yourself, man. Pappo, can you make another video like Shipwrecked? Pappo, can you mindlessly praise garbage? See, that'll woo the beautiful trans queens when you retroactively say that their shit is garbage. That's gonna get that's gonna get them all worked up, buddy. Pappo, can you make a video about something I like? Pappo, can you be like Quentin Reviews? Can you be like Quentin? Is that, do you not just immediately commit suicide if somebody tells that to you? Like, I love your content, but like, it'd be a lot better if you were more like Quentin Reviews. That has to be the worst backhanded fucking compliment in human history. Oh my god. Pappo, can you talk about digital horror? Pappo, can you summarize the entire story for me so I don't have to engage with any thought? Yeah, unlike the thought leader Tim Pappo on YouTube, guys. 1 hour video essay on the downfall of Super Mario Loki. Pappo, can you jerk me off like guy about horse? I'm trans, by the way. He's gonna take you up on that. You might want to be careful. Can you be like Quentin Reviews? I just can't go over that. This is a type of guy to compare AVG versus Nostalgia Critic to the Palestine conflict. You might not be fucking wrong. Okay. Where are we? Pappo, can you let me LARP? Pappo, can you talk about internet horror? Pappo, is Dandy's World a terrible game for terrible people? Pappo, is Forsaken a terrible game for terrible people? Pappo, is Pillar Chase 2 a terrible game for... What? I'm clearly, like, I'm missing context here. Is anyone here a Pappo historian? So I don't have to read whatever the fuck this is. Tim Denson. 2006. 20? He's born in 2006 and he's 20? Just fucking kill me. Why are we getting so old? Anyways. Pappo, can you shame me? I don't think he's gonna do that. These are all videos, these are all videos he would make. That's why I'm confused. I know. I think it's a Roblox game. Okay, of course this guy's fucking a Roblox person. Denson's channel initially started by posting low-effort, incoherent plush videos with Five Nights at Freddy's plushies, but these videos are no longer publicly available. He has stated these were inspired by SML. First paragraph. You can't go one paragraph without him. Super Mario Logan is just the eternal MacGyver of this genre of person. What the fuck is this? On March 22nd, 2023, Denson would upload Rachel's is the greatest FNAF fan game, and not what you think. This video would show appreciation for those nights at Rachel's 2 Reloaded for its unique twist on the FNAF fan game scene, being an arcade-style shooter. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's shooter game. Interesting. It's not what you think, though, guys. Pappo, can you poop in your hand and jack off? You might have to ask him that directly. Please help me. My head hurts listening to this bullshit. Is it worse than the shooting outside? Is this worse than the actual gang warfare outside of your domicile? I need to know. This video was apparently a remake of a previous video similar to this. He apparently worked on this video while high. Wow. He's a weed smoker. How could anyone have guessed? From that point, Denson would continue to upload videos on, okay, whatever. Let's get to the controversies. Who gives a fuck at this? SML Wiki and SML Wiki closure. We'll zoom in on this so you guys can read it better. And so I can read it better. I'm an old man at this fucking point in time. I mean, apparently, this guy was born in 2006 and he's 20. Okay? I'm a fucking decrepit grandpa, I guess. I'd rather get shot. Fair. Is Super Mario Logan and SCP? They've been on YouTube for so long. He can tune out the shootings unlike this. He's just stuck with this. You're just stuck with this, buddy. Okay, Pappo uploaded a video in collaboration with Dags titled The Tragedy of SML Wiki on May 8th, 2024. In August of 2024, Nezui, the owner of the SML Wiki, announced that running the site became expensive and that it might shut down. On August 11th, 2024, Pappo replied saying that Nezui deserved it and that in July he was going to give Nezui a large profit made from the SML Wiki video, around $6,000 to $7,000. There it is. There it is, everyone. But decided against it. On December 8th, 2024, Pappo's SML Wiki video was taken down by YouTube. In May 2025, Pappo made a Google Doc about the controversy of... Oh, Google Doc-y. Can we find this? ZZ Unk. I know. It's fucking tragic. Pappo, can you put slugs on your penis? We need to know. I need to find the Google Doc-y. Is this available? Apologizing to Nezui, saying he didn't know the real purpose of the website. which was a memorial, and that he misunderstood it as a horror project. And that makes him bad for some reason. I'm sorry. Okay. It's a memorial called the Super Mario Logan Wiki. If I die and I'm memorialized on, like, fucking Ray William Johnson Wiki, I'm gonna haunt you. Okay? I'm gonna fucking haunt you. Okay? I don't want to be the 1980s Gamer Wiki, actually. Please. I don't know. I feel like the act of doing your memorial to, like, your dead friend or relative or the fuck, as Super Mario Logan Wiki in and of itself is a little disrespectful, a little distasteful, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just as bad as Pappo. What? Oh my god. It's not even the fact it's the sounds of shooting. I shoot guns quite a lot myself. It's that these brain surgeons shoot each other at 2 a.m. Is that better to listen to at 2 a.m. than this, though? SML Wiki and the desire to exist. No, you'll be on the Gupto Wiki immortalized there. I need to be immortalized on Know You're a Meme. They gotta give me my fucking credit. It's been, like, almost a decade, and I still don't have my credit on there. Okay, whatever. Is there, like, any screenshots of any of this crap? Is these only 2? There's a troll face. Okay. Let me see if I can find something. Let's see if there's, like, a Google Doc about this. Or maybe someone else did, like, a video. Let's see. Hoop Madness on iPhone. Yeah. We gotta follow him. Dude, I use LibreWolf as the streaming browser. So every time I close it, it just wipes everything. So this is like a new, fresh session of YouTube. When I started this, it was a new, fresh session of YouTube when I pulled it up and pulled up the trans music thing. And this is the feed now. It's this. Maybe I just do this and I add these to the fucking wheel. Maybe that's the strategy. A Dreamcore / Weirdcore playlist. All right, man. It's a good thing this feed is gonna get wiped from fucking existence when I close this. All right. Let's see, Pappo. Let's see if someone's talked about him. Oh, he posted 5 days ago. There's a video called Pappo and the Desire to Exist. I don't know if I want to, like, steal someone's video, but I want to see if there's at least like some screen caps or something we can take a look at here. Pappo, can you invite me to U18 plus VR group chat? We need to go to the VR chat group, and we need to do some Pappo gooning. Oh, wait, here. This is a Google Doc. This guy has a Google Doc in his description here. Oh, it's his response. He made a response to the allegations. Does he show any screen caps? Okay, here's a few. This looks really boring. I'll read a little bit. If it's interesting, we'll keep reading. If it's not, I'm just gonna close this shit. Hello, hi. I go by Tim Denson online and Pappo on YouTube. As of writing this, there have been allegations levied against me from former friends that I would like to talk about and hopefully resolve. I was not a good person to those I considered friends. I was terrible. I'm not proud of the person I was then, which I understand sounds like me just trying to cope with my actions now that they've been brought to light. But I can assure you, I am being as honest as I can. I've been trying to improve. I was a negative person. I had a type of humor revolving around killing or hurting people I did not like. That's a good start. Yeah, if I didn't like someone, I killed them because it was funny. And here's my apology. I'm sorry. I killed all those people I didn't like, and I thought it was funny. But I called someone a faggot one time on Discord. I'm really sorry about that. Let's see. Majority of this happened after the release of the SML Wiki video and after I graduated high school. At the time, I was unsure what to do with my life. It's just cooked when there's, like, literal teenagers that have to do Google Doc responses or they get, like, their whole fucking life ruined and fucked with because they're, like, an asshole or something. They said this guy was like 20, so probably all the shit in here was when he was like a teenager, right? I'm not proud of the person I was, and they were straight up a pedophile. Is that true? Hold on. I'm not oh wait, let's see. I do not have a large ego. A lot of statements made that could be pinned on that ego did not originate from it. I'm bipolar. I've been tested. Okay, so he's like mentally ill. That's shocking. I know at least the group. Sorry, I've known at least since that group, and I've stopped talking. That I do not need to be, or that I do need to be medicated. I just don't have access to the medication yet. I'm hoping to ask during my next doctor appointment. Is it like is it like the fucking shows that I hate where he schedules his hatred? I will stop my hatred on June 8th, 2024. Is this like that? A few of the major issues these people have not paying someone for a commission they were currently working on were a byproduct of being removed from the greater friend group in November. I don't understand why I expect to work with people that actively do not want to associate with me anymore. If they want to be paid, they could have told me. They never did. Okay. So I guess all of his friends put all this out or something. That's the sign of a healthy society when, you know, you stop being friends with someone in your friend group and your immediate reaction is to write 800 Google Docs calling them a pedophile. I love how every moment of your life is recording. I love having to defend myself against shit I did before I hit puberty. That's kind of what this is feeling like here. A little bit. This guy's pretty young. I guess 20. 20 is young for my standards now. It's over. It's over. It's like fucking Dumbtard said. It's ZZ Unk, okay? That's kind of what a lot of this feels like. That's how you know it's a healthy and good society, when there's like teenagers doing Google Docies on other teenagers, calling them pedophiles before they hit puberty. That's a good idea. That's good. I'm glad it's a thing that happens now. You know what you know what's even better? The apparent solution to that is to make everyone scan their government ID and their cock print to prove that they're over 18 to access the internet. That's totally the only solution to that. There's nothing we couldn't have done anything else, guys. I love everything about the modern era. I haven't read this all yet, so I don't fucking know. Maybe this guy is like a dickhead or something. Let's read this. I unblocked them as requested. It did nothing. I could only guess they thought I was still blocked because Discord keeps them unfriended even if you unblock them, but I'm not sure. I do not have their username anymore, so I couldn't start a conversation. That's on me, I suppose. In private messages, I asked someone who I will talk about later, Tomato Bricked. That was someone mentioned on this. Here. Tomato Bricked. So like a literal who and another literal who. To let everyone know... to let everyone else know that if they want to be paid for any of their work, to please let me know. I'd be happy to pay. Okay. I never received a response. Just like all those beautiful trans queens I showed my trans music video to. They never responded to me. This guy's the transgender chaser version of Elliot Rodger, bro. You gotta be careful out there. You gotta be careful out there, guys. I guess just don't become transgender, okay? And then you're probably fine. He won't come for you. I'm unable to show you the full messages as a person's conversation with this. Okay, whatever the fuck. Oh, wait. Talking about finding abuse attractive in a call with minors. Okay, here's an actual thing. This is entirely wrong. The screenshot below is when we were in the middle of a glorified smash or pass based off of the Hear Me Out cakes people were making at the time. What's a Hear Me Out cake? I mean, I guess I can kind of imply what that is, but I don't really recall people making that at the time, quote unquote. I don't recall that ever being a thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm not on fucking Discord 24/7. Explaining why certain fictional characters were attractive to us. To my knowledge, one person was 16 in the call. That person was Quinneman. I get it. That's a good pun. The other people were Dags, who was 18. That's the guy he made the SML thing with. That's what the wiki said. His alt account, NBA 2K. Yeah, let me just talk to my buddy NBA 2K. Nothing burger. Yeah, it is. It's literally nothing burger. So it's just some dumb shit. You were 18. And they said someone in the call was 16? And 16. Oh my god, bro. It's over. These like online people, the youth is cooked. It's fucking over. So, you know, I have, you know, I mean, Sherwood probably just saying as a joke, but, you know, there's people out there, I guess, calling this guy a pedophile, and it's because he did Smash or Pass with fictional characters with someone 2 years younger than him on Discord, like some random. It's over. What a shit environment, dude. It's literally like Sherwood said. This guy has to defend himself for literal bullshit he did in like high school now. Probably for the rest of his life, okay? I'm not even gonna defend this guy because his video sucked and we had to suffer through it for like 2 hours. But my god, are you serious? Yeah, that was a little nothing burger. What a waste of fucking time that was. Is that it? Is there anything else about this guy that's funny? Lock him up. You sick fuck! How dare you! Okay, let's see. And he shows messages from the supposed 16-year-old where he just says he didn't give a fuck. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna scroll. Is there anything else? I mean, he put that at the top, so it's probably like the biggest thing, right? Everything else is somehow even more literal than the other thing. What a shitload of fuck, literally. She was only 35, this sick fucking bastard. Lock him up and throw away the key, buddy. Chasington? What the fuck does that guy have to do? That's the guy that makes the video about Tobuscus, right? What the fuck does he have anything to do with this? Oh, he has nothing to do with this. He just put it in the Google Docy to make himself sound more important. Okay. Well, that was a little nothing burger. I'm glad we looked at that. Wow. Oh, God. Maybe we watch this. Let's see. This guy came and he fucking epically owned Pappo here. Let's see this guy talk about how evil this guy is, okay? This guy probably owned him.
Pappo. I don't need to explain who he is. He's the guy that made the Shipwreck 64 video and the Fazbear Toddler Fun video.
I don't need to explain who this guy is. He made those 2 YouTube videos we all universally watched, right?
And
about Fazbear Toddler something.
Roblox ASIMs. Terrible games for terrible people. Okay,
Of course, as we've all heard of, right? Everyone in the chat can corroborate this, right? You better fucking say yes in the chat. You don't make me look bad. You're gonna make me look like a fucking ignorant chud here.
Well, ever since I saw that video, something clicked in my mind. I don't think I like this guy as much as I used to. Prior to that...
Is it because everyone started making fun of his gay videos? Or is it because you actually don't like him? I'm kind of curious now.
That video, I thought Pappo's content was pretty solid. I liked this stuff, and I saw no issue with it. That was until I decided that I would do a bit of research on the guy.
What is this? What the okay, man.
Wiki page, and oh boy, there is some interesting stuff here.
Oh boy, guys, he made a slightly obscene joke in front of someone 2 years younger than him.
This is not an exposed video.
And then called someone a faggot or something. It's over.
It's already right in front of me. Looking into these things did paint a picture of what type of person Pappo is, and did open my eyes up a bit. So
open my eyes. We all watching. We are all watching this. I have to piss so bad. Do you mind if I go take a little tinkle chat really quickly? I have to piss. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright. No, I'm not peeing my pants. Sorry, I know that's the content you guys want, but... Fortunately, no. I grabbed some alcohol. I need some to do this. I should have had some during the fucking main event. God, I could have used that. I guess not. I grabbed 2 Coors Banquet because it's like the only beer that I can fucking stomach. It's not disgusting entirely. So I grabbed 2 of them. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna get through this. We're gonna drink Coors Banquet from the liquor store. Put that over there. I spilled it all over myself like a retard. That's okay. Alright. You guys ready to fucking return to this literal nothing burger? Oh boy. Hear my dog barking? Where's the dip? I should have bought dip. That was like one of the first things I bought when I turned 21. Because they changed it from 18 to 21 the second I was 18. God, that was annoying. Like a few months before I turned 18. That fucking orange Hitler. Orange man. The second I turned 21, I think I bought Views Pods and some cigarettes, and then I bought dip because I thought it'd be funny to buy dip. I never forgot my roots as part of the Dipper Nation. Anyways, chat. You stupid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's continue. Let's figure out the horrific crimes of Pappo, see if this guy's fucking evil or something.
So, I wanted to look back at Pappo's controversies and see how it's led us to where we are today. With all that being said...
That's led us where we are today. Sorry. Controversies.
On the Pappo Wiki, you can find a section that lists down all the dramas and controversies that he's been in, which is kind of a...
Let me grab a new views pod. Alright, take it away, this guy. Entertain the chat. I'm sure you're gonna have some great points.
Why? Because there are certain things that are not on the wiki, but we'll get to them when we get to them. The most iconic out of these dramas/controversies, well, what I consider to be the most iconic, would be the SML wiki one. Basically, Pappo made a video on something that he did not understand.
Some guy made a fucking tribute to his dead friend as Super Mario Logan. And you're not allowed to misinterpret that for some reason.
Thinking that it was some sort of horror project when it was not. Pappo promised to share the revenue of the video with the creator of said wiki, but instead of doing that, he dangled the money in front of their face, and eventually the video was taken down by
evil asshole guys.
Oh, and there was also this thing about Pappo not having a warning, and he got very pissy with people in the comments about it, but eventually it seems like he might have added one. Overall, I wouldn't consider this to be the worst drama/controversy he's been in, but it definitely does go to show how much of a prick Pappo can be, and the scumminess behind him. Next up, zztailsLive controversy drama. So this one is pretty dumb. Now, to be completely honest with you, I don't really like zztailsLive. I do feel somewhat bad for the guy, especially with the Death King. There was this one...
Where is it? It's literally... This is us. This is literally us right now. We're the bird in the fucking cage. That's why I randomly remembered this image, and it's so perfect. My computer's being autistic. I had to speedrun making this by like doing the colorize filter in GIMP in like 3 seconds. I mean, for something that I made in 3 seconds, it doesn't look too bad. But I had to use this image because this is us. We could walk away. I could shut the stream off. You could click something else any point in time. But we just don't. We just don't do that for some reason. We're here. I willingly left at points. With the one guy who's not the bird in the cage.
One time,
congratulations.
On putting Smash Bandicoot's information on Kiwi farms, and so this guy named Wacky.
What is this autism? What? So he made fun of his Super Mario Logan wiki. So he went to Kiwi farms to put his information on there, and that's like not wholesome. So they're both bad. And they're both in the wrong. This actually is torment. You're right. Smug Dumbtard, you're fucking right. Are we going to be on Pappo's side now, or are we going to help him secure his beautiful trans queen that he deserves now? Is that the plan, Chad? Are we going to help him out? Are we going to help a brother out, or what? What are we doing here? Or are we just gonna take no sides? We're just gonna observe.
Of other people didn't want to be a part of it. I will say though that the information that I'm giving might not be entirely accurate. Anyways, somebody was making some lewd artwork of Sleep Live, and he did not like that. It made him uncomfortable. And so Pappo came in and decided to make some jokes about it, which means that Pappo is a complete moron and also an idiot too. I wasn't gonna bring this up until—
Okay. I'm sorry, I had to run back here. I have my view spot. I can sit down now. He didn't. Okay, so some sort of pornographic work someone drew to like fuck this guy, you know, whatever. Pappo, he didn't even post it himself. He just made a joke about it.
And that just shows that Pappo's a moron. Pappo's a moron because he should have known better.
It's like we're peering into an alternate reality. What the fuck is this? It's like, this is the reality where whatever happened in 2022 to change, to sort of change the trajectory of things never happened. And so we're just permanently stuck in like 2020 to 2022 Twitter for eternity. That's what this is. This is like peering into that alternate reality. Dude.
So I got through all of these, but apparently Pappo did make fun of somebody for being in poverty. So I guess—
All right, yeah, this guy is our ally now. This is our guy. All right, we need to help him get his transgender queen. All right, I feel like he deserves it after dealing with this stupid bullshit.
Show how much of a moron and an idiot that he already—
Pappo pooped and jerked OF with it. Okay. Well, listen, he made fun of somebody for being in poverty.
already is. I don't even know what to say about this one. He's just stupid.
Oh, I don't even know what to say about this one. He made fun of someone for being poor, and that's mean. Now here's all of his information, and I'm gonna call him a pedophile now.
That's it. Pappo's a moron and an idiot, and that's it. Now we get into some harassment. Yippee. Where Pappo was making continuous pedophile jokes and making this individual uncomfortable. And to follow this up, YouTuber Dusty.
Glamrock Dusky. Oh my god. These people are retarded. I know it's like, wow, you just figured that out, but like, he's doing a thing to like purposely stutter to like emphasize how, I don't know how hard it is to read the word glamrock. It's two words smashed together. All right, man, whatever.
Went into detail about how Pappo harassed somebody in their Discord server and just straight up bullied them into deleting their account. And they followed this up.
Oh god, he had no other choice. He had to delete his account. He couldn't have just left the server.
By mentioning that they were going to PAX West and Puggo told somebody, that being Puggo's Pizza, to game end themselves. Listen, I don't like Puggo more than—
I hate TikTokification. I hate advertisement agencies. Oh my god. He told him to game end himself. Are we all slaves to this platform? Are we all slaves to these fucking advertisement agencies and these data brokers and what they want for the internet? Is that just what it is? Forever? Is this just how it's going to be for eternity, bro?
But I'm just wondering to myself why he would even—
Glamcock Dusky.
Is this because he found out about his traumas and controversies? What makes it even funnier is that Puggo was actually extremely nice to the guy. Never would have expected that from him.
Papa's grounded.
Like how he doesn't pay artists, which this actually was somewhat resolved, and making somebody relapse into alcohol and pressuring—
Wait. I'm sorry, what?
Was somewhat resolved, and making somebody real—
okay, well, I did drink on 4th of July, but prior to that, I hadn't had a drink in fucking forever. He's made 2 people relapse into alcohol now. I have my nice little cold Coors Banquet here in my un-air-conditioned room because I had to turn it off because it fucks with the microphone. I'm like pressing against my face to stop suffering. So if you guys are like, oh, I'm suffering from this, you have at least some air conditioning on. I'm fucking British mode right now. He's made 2 people relapse into alcoholism. He has a 2 on the kill count. Is that good or bad? Are we gonna ally with him or no? Happen like poopo, poop madness. Just remember that Puggo's Pizza person commented on one of your videos. Is that the guy who just said he deleted his Discord because he was like mean to him or something? I'm gonna check in on him, make sure he's doing all right after Pappo's horrible Horrible harassment.
Lapse into alcohol and pressuring somebody into getting weed. Pappo did make a...
Are you fucking... It's pressuring someone to getting weed.
Google...
Are people... I love these kinds of allegations, because, like, do people have no free will? Did you just not listen when we were all 5 years old and they did the PSAs about never giving into peer pressure? Just say no? Like, you didn't listen to that? Dude, how's that even allegation? Let me guess, he went in and he was like, you should try smoking weed, dude, it's fun. And that's the allegation. He did go try weed and it was like bad or whatever. It's like, I get that. I don't like weed either. I really hated it when I tried it. So I get that, but I don't get getting mad at this guy because of it. Because the guy was pressured into smoking weed. He did that on his own. You know, if that makes sense. We're all goy. It's fucking true. Pappo's punishment is Martin Luther King Boulevard. He lives on Martin Luther King Boulevard. He's all like the deeper meaning of February. You hear gunshots in the fucking background like Mr. Sherwood.
Doc apology, and it's fine. Not like the worst thing ever, but also not the best. He does take some level of accountability.
This might actually also be two things combined. One thing is, clearly all of his friends are like these weird internet people who are like trying to, I guess, clout chase, for lack of a better word. And they're really obsessed with internet stuff. They think everything's a super serious thing because, you know, these guys, I mean, they're all 20 now, but they're all younger than us, right? They kind of, you know, the age we were when we were watching like actual crap like Smosh or whatever. That's the age they were when they were watching fucking Dream, bro. And that whole thing. So they're conditioned for that kind of thing. So they actually think that a lot of this stuff are horrific, like irredeemable crimes. And also, of course, they're trying to clout chase, so and they want to get attention, so they backstab this guy and they say he's like a pedophile or like imply it or something, and that he got some kid to smoke weed, and now this guy is evil. It's a combination of that for their friends, and then the other thing, it's also that thing where people really want to have some moral reason to not like something. So instead of just saying, you know, Pappo's videos are fucking gay and they suck, they need to have like, this guy's an evil person, so now I can hate him. You're not allowed to, you know, dislike something unless, you know, you're being a superhero for doing so, unless you're being the moral hero of the day for doing so. You know, it's like a combination of these two things has created this for this guy Pappo. I didn't really come out of this expecting to feel like kind of bad for this guy, but I do. I'm not gonna lie. Molester Moon versus Dream allegations. Dude, I would pick Molester Moon every day. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I feel like even these people would pick Molester Moon. Like, that shit was awesome back in the day. Accountability is now my least favorite word. It's misused. It's completely misused. That's why. Pappo lives with Sherwood after he got doxxed. It's over. It's over. They're both on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Mr. Sherwood, you got to get Pappo. You gotta get Pappo to take over the keyboard. We gotta talk to him. We know he's there. It's just cooked. I don't know. It is like you said earlier. I forgot. Sherwood. Someone said earlier. You mentioned that birdie person. It is like kind of that. You get a glimpse of this like slightly younger Gen Z people and, you know, what they do online all day, and you're like, holy shit. You're like, holy fucking shit, it's bleak and it's over. You know? I don't know. Maybe that made no sense, but it is like it's literally just that thing. I have to have a moral reason to dislike someone's like shit videos. And then, you know, furthermore, once they get that moral reason, they're like 100 times harder on it than people who just don't like the videos. People who just don't like the videos will be like, this video fucking sucks and you're gay, and then they move on. Excuse me. The people who, you know, need some moral reason to attack this guy make 800-page Google Docies and probably track his every fucking move. You know what I mean? It's just cooked. You can't, it's like you can't even be like a person anymore. At least if you're like these people and you're in these kinds of circles. You can't be a person anymore. There's no room for any kind of grace or forgiveness or, you know, whatever. Because, you know, if you're a teenager and you act like a dumb teenager on the internet, that's actually really evil and bad. And all the other dumb teenagers on the internet are going to use you as like a cudgel. They're going to use you as like I don't know, way to take their own anger out. Maybe they project themselves onto you. Maybe they see themselves in you or something, and it's like a self-hatred thing. Like, I don't know, man. But you just can't be like a dumbass. You can't be a dumbass like teenager, you know? Everyone else on the internet before this era, we were able to be fucking teenagers, you know? We were able to do dumb shit. And we don't have to, you know, the difference is we don't have to answer to it when we're fully grown adults because everyone knows that, like, you're just a dumbass kid. It's not with these people. And I don't know. Maybe I'm not making any sense. Chat, am I sounding psychotic? What do you think? Am I, like, retarded here?
And does try to clear up certain things here and there, but I don't know, man. It's just like, knowing that this guy is currently in his 20s, and this stuff could have happened when he was around the age of, like, 18 or 19, it's just like, you should probably know not to do this stuff. The doc doesn't...
I thought he was about to say what I just said, and I was like, okay, so this guy's reasonable, but he said literally the complete opposite. He's like, yeah, when you're 18 years old, you should know all the answers to the universe, and you should never make a single mistake in your life. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's over. It's over. You need to make sure, if you have kids, or if you have like a sibling or something, make sure they don't have fucking Discord, bro. For the love of God. For the love of God, make sure they're not on Discord or X, the Everything app. Just delete them. Just fucking delete them. Put a thing on your router that makes it so you can't even go to the website if you wanted to.
Mention the poverty stuff, unless I missed it, and the supposed gore fetish that he has. I just can't get over the fact that...
Hey, Sherwood, you said gore fetish? The allegation, he has a gore fetish. You were fucking right on the money with that.
I got into beef with Chasington's friends. It's up to you if you think he's being honest or not. I'll link the doc below if you want to read through it. I might even link the entire wiki too. Why not?
Sherwood would annihilate him? You guys think he'd win in a 1v1? I mean, Sherwood is kind of a hardened hood rat. He does live on Martin Luther King Boulevard, apparently.
And under a few words, I would say that he's an immature douchebag that does not understand social cues in the world around him.
Yeah, that's everybody at that age, dumbass. Oh my god, this is like pissing me off now. It's funny coming from this guy too. Do you seriously think this guy is like well put together? Like, fucking listen to him. He's getting mad about like Roblox game drama and like the SML wiki. Do you think this guy's also not a dumbass kid who doesn't understand social cues and is like a spurg? That's all these people at this age, okay? Can we have some fucking grace for people? You know what I mean? Can we just say your video sucks and it's gay and leave it at that and just move on? You don't. This guy doesn't actually have to be an evil pedophile rapist, okay? He just made a bad video. The end. Fuck, man. No, I did. Give me credit now. Oh, sorry. My fault. My bad. Oh, this is your masterpiece.
As of right now, where does Pappo stand? Well, he still has a pretty sizable audience, and he's still uploading content.
When you turn 18, you must know everything, but you have no personal responsibility, and the age of consent should actually be 21, and 3 age gaps are pedophilia. It is just these weird, cluster-fucked, you know, double standards. It is kind of true. Because it's like, you're expected to know everything in the world if you're the target, but if you are, you know, if you're more liked on the internet by these people, then, oh, you're just made a silly little mistake. You were only 17 years old. you were only 50-teen. Okay, how could you have known? It's just kind of transparent what it is. It's just fucking gross, dude.
However, I would say
I really seriously didn't expect to feel bad for this guy, but fuck, man, that's rough. This guy's only like 20, dude. We need to just shut the internet down until we figure out what's going on with these goyim, bro. zztails didn't give me credit. I did. I said you made this incredible video, bro. Okay, well now you're slandering me. Okay, do you want a Google Docie? Are you gonna be the next Pappo? Okay, you called me a gay faggot on Discord. I'm writing a Google Docie on you. You're done.
These videos have slightly diminished in quality. We now have videos like Mega Bonk is lazy, and the most iconic out of his more recent videos would have to be the Roblox 8.
You could have just left it at that, bro. You could have said, okay, his videos suck. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Pappo, can you dox zztails for being a hater? Dude, Pappo's gonna show up to my... He's gonna show up to my house. We're gonna have a boxing match. 20-year-old made worst video ever, asked to leave internet. Yeah, literally. Dude, the video was so ass that, like, people just immediately started calling him a pedophile just for no reason. That's how you know the video is fucking terrible. People just say you're a pedophile.
sim video. It's just kinda sad, honestly, watching this guy go from making hour-long retrospectives to now this shit. And the reason on why those videos did so well is because Pappo decided to put the time and effort into them. But with something like the ASIMS video, it's almost like he didn't care. It's almost like he didn't even want to make it to begin with. You know how people going around and claiming that he's only doing—
Okay, so now it's like literal who stuff. Okay. Yeah, you front load it with a bunch of like stupid bullshit to say he I don't know, beats women, rapes them, and then you get to what you actually are mad about, which is that his videos are like slightly more boring. Okay. Oh my god. I did it to people killing video games. W, honestly, that's a W. I can't. I'm gonna chug this. All right. Coors Banquet down the hatch, buddy. All right.
Doing this for money now, which when you have these type of post edit—
I already made a doc and you better have fun with Sherwin. Oh boy. Fuck. Fuck. Oh god. How did you know? How did you know I live with him on Martin Luther King Boulevard? Was it the gunshots periodically in the background that I tried to ignore on the stream?
It's
over, dude.
People would believe that. I guess
is that Bart Simpson's head being torn apart? Wait, wasn't? I wasn't looking. I was getting so like pressed about this. Where's Bart Simpson? Is that real, or did you just say that? Bart Simpson gets his head torn off. Let's see.
Megabonk is lazy, and the most iconic out of his more recent videos would have—
Oh my god. It is. It's his head getting torn in half. I didn't even fucking notice. Oh. Dude, you know someone's mentally well-adjusted when they look at this thumbnail Bart Simpson. They're like, this guy needs to fucking die! This guy made a bad video. I hate him.
To be the Roblox
stupid Bart Simpson thumbnail.
It's just kind of sad, honestly, watching how people going around and claiming that he's only doing this for money now, which when you have these type of post edits exist, I can see why people would believe that. I guess this is what happens when your douchiness catches up to you. It not only affects—
when your douchiness catches up to you. You implied a little more than douchiness, buddy.
the people around you, but your content too. And for anyone that is surprised that, oh man, Pappo has really changed, what happened to this guy? He's always been a douchebag. You can even go back to some of his—
or maybe he's just a dumbass teenager on the internet, bro. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Do we even keep watching this? This is like enraging, dude. Chat, are we gonna watch this? Yes or no? Say yes or no. Say yes to the dress or no. We gotta know. We gotta. I need to know. Are we gonna watch this stupid shit? Bro against the Bart Simpson getting set to It reminds me. It reminds me that sentence that you posted. Wasn't there someone in the UK that got fucking arrested for Bart Simpson porn? Is that, or am I making that up? That was a thing I heard, I swear. 3 minutes, no 2. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, we'll all right. I gotta know, is there anything good about this guy? There's like a whole dossier about him. I click on it and it's all, okay, he's like a retarded teenager. Who cares? Okay, well now it's actually his videos. Dude, you know your video's ass when you look up your name, it's other people's videos about you. Alright. What a waste of time. Yeah, I feel bad for that guy. Just, I don't know. The state of how these people exist, just fucking, it's just bleak, dude. This guy can't be like a dumbass, you know, on the internet and be afforded some kind of grace, you know? This guy's like evil or something. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything? I'll do one last little look, but I don't think there's anything. I think it literally is all just stupid shit like that that no one cares about. On April 30, 25, Tart, also known as Gyatsune Miku. Okay, I'm not fucking reading that. Who cares? He was mean to a guy called Gyatsune Miku. How dare he? I don't really care when adults say that. I don't really care when children say it. This, I don't think he even said the N-word. None of this mentions that. I think he just was like mean. He was like mean to people and like kind of got a big head because he was like a teenager that got a bunch of fucking subscribers really quickly. Dude. I gotta always appreciate that when I had that Instagram page fucking ages ago, almost a decade ago, that it was during that time period and not now. I gotta always appreciate that I was not born like 5-ish years later than I actually was. You know what I mean? God. Linus. True. I agree. I agree. Couldn't have said it better, Riley. Thank you. Alright, is there anything else? God, we've been going for 2 hours. I don't think I'll do links. We'll do links maybe next time. I think next time will be another video essay. I'm curating a lot of these. I might actually be able to do this somewhat frequently, because I have a ton of these stupid-ass video essays. And the thing with them is I'm going to go into all of them blind. So, you know, one of them might just be really boring and I won't have anything to say, and then we can do links on that. But I have a lot of these. Call the Brap Police. Is someone brapping in the chat? Excuse me. That was really good fucking timing. Make sure no one's brapping here. Alright, is there anything else I want to say? See everyone next year. Hey, no, last time you saw me was also this year. Be fair, alright, let's be fair. I did a stream in 2026. That was in February. What did we talk? Oh yeah, we did like Weast. We had that fucking guy who was like, he had 3 terabytes of hentai for real. Wait, that guy like did a response. Wait a minute. I'm kind of tired though. Do we watch that? He came back. The guy that opened the link full of a bunch of illegal shit on his stream, he came back and did a whole thing where I think he sent it to a forensics lab or something. And apparently his response is supposed to be really funny. Did we watch that? The annual ZZ reunion. It's like, it's always the same 7 people. It's nice to know. I go away for like 8,000 years. I come back and the same 7 people are still here. I might have to pull this up, maybe. It depends on how long it is. I am kind of tired. But it's supposed to be really fucking funny. Let's see if we can find this. Why not? Alright, I'll look it up. Let's see. What was that guy's name? Fucking... When you... Oh no, Lacari. That's who. Okay, did you do his response? Is this anywhere? Lacari Response. It's like XQC. Where's his actual thing? Is this it?
Yo, chat.
I think this might be it. Let me make sure it's not like dumbass editing of him like trying to come in to epically ode him. Alright, I just want the fucking VOD. Alright, yeah, it seems like this is it. So this is the guy we talked about in February during my last stream. Oops, wrong thing. I did the same thing again where I closed the fucking browser like a dumbass. There we go. Just Linux things. Just fucking Wayland things. Very fun. Very fun to stream with Wayland. I'm glad we're using this instead of fucking Xorg now. That's awesome. Anyways, I mean, Wayland's not that bad. It's just one annoyance. So yeah, we talked about this guy last time. I'm sure you remember this because it's like a big, actual big news thing. But he pulled up a notepad that had a link to a bunch of illegal materials. You could, you know, assume what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Am I going to get pulled off YouTube for saying that? But yeah, he had some illegal materials apparently, or at least like a link to illegal materials on a notepad. And then he continued to stream for 5 hours straight playing League of Legends while TTS kept calling him a pedophile. And then he fucked off for a while. But he came back, let's see, 3 weeks ago on June 19th, 2026 to be exact. And he did a response, and it's supposed to be pretty funny. All I really know about it is I'm pretty sure he got a forensics lab to search his drives for stuff, and they allegedly found nothing. Now, the trustworthiness of this, because you know you could just hire your buddy, right? You can just hire someone you know, your friend, to just lie on your behalf. You could just, you know, make a fake thing. You know, this is like, you know, it's easy to fake this, but the trustworthiness of it, I don't know. Maybe it's up to you. It's up to you. He could also just, I don't know, shredded his fucking shit. I don't know. You can choose whether to trust this guy or not, but I mean, he's not in jail, so I guess that says something, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he's back. The goat. The goat of Twitch is back. Okay. And we're gonna watch his cool response video. It's supposed to be funny, so here we go.
Yo, chat.
I'm gonna be drinking while I do this.
Really nice to see all you guys again. Sorry, give me a second. A little emotional.
Let me add the thing. It's a bonus segment. I gotta add the thing. I forgot about this. God, it's been fucking forever. Last time I did a bonus segment was like 3 fucking years ago. Alright. We'll do Libre Franklin. I'm a big fan of this font I found called Libre Franklin. It looks a lot like the old Windows XP logo back in the day. I like it. Like that. Can you do an outline? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on Linux, so everything is suffering. My bad. I can do an outline, but I just can't change the text, the fucking, the color of it for some reason. That's cool. So I actually won't do an outline. Alright, put this down here. Bro. I see what I have to go through to put some text on the screen? There we go. Crazy shirt, you dot. Oh, it's like fucking, was it Skyrim or whatever? I don't play games. I'm a fake gamer. Alright, here we go. Bonus segment. Let's go. I'm sure those first 7 seconds are invaluable, so we gotta rewatch them to make sure we get the whole story.
Yo, chat. Really nice to see all you guys again. Sorry, give me a second. A little emotional. I do want to say, you know, a lot's happened. And before we start the stream, though, I do want to address some things. I want to talk about, you know, where I've been, what happened in January, and, you know.
January 6th. Never forget.
So I want to start off by saying,
I'm getting sad, chat.
The situation in January was terrible.
Really? I thought he handled it pretty well. What do you think, chat? I was convinced. I mean, he was just browsing the internet, and then he got a virus, and then he stood up, and his pants fell down while the virus, you know? I thought it was, I believed him.
I ended up showing you guys a link that suggested some pretty questionable content. And you were all definitely right to be concerned about that. I should have taken the situation seriously, but...
You can tell this guy took Core Comp 1 in community college, all right? He's laying out... He's conceding so that he could be seen as more trustworthy, guys.
In the moment, I panicked. I ended up making a bunch of stupid excuses and downplaying the situation.
Or just, he had AI write it. I don't know.
That, I take full accountability. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dark Souls. I'm an idiot. I don't play it. I'm a fake gamer. The only thing I know about Dark Souls is it's supposed to be really hard, and Pyrocynical meet rides for it. So I'm weary. I'm weary. Is that, do I play that? I for the record, I suck ass at every video game that's not Mario Kart, okay? I'm cracked at like Mario Kart Wii, and then every other game I'm terrible at.
I fucked up.
Telltale Walking Dead acting? That's a fucking flashbang. I remember, what was it, PewDiePie's Let's Play of that? I watched that when I was like 10 or something, like ages ago.
Came in a zip file alongside the game. Inside the link was malware, scams used to...
Okay, so he's sticking with his old thing. He said that this was included in a zip file full of hentai. His 3 gigab... or was it... What did he say? 3 terabytes? His 3 terabytes of totally above-board normal hentai, wink wink.
Still credit card information and pornographic videos.
White man trying to bring a brother dad. I know it's fucked up, man.
I want to make this clear. I don't condone or consume exploitative or illegal material of any sort. Now, this is a very serious situation. So, I submitted all of my hardware.
Braze Logan Paul's suicide forced apology to format his video.
A computer forensics for a full independent investigation.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. He sent his shit to get forensically examined. Now, I don't, again, the trustworthiness of this, I mean, it's up to you. I don't know, though. Excuse me. You could very easily just make a fake PDF, you know, exonerating yourself. You know, this is on his computer. This isn't like an email that he got sent or something. I don't know. Maybe he shows that later. Maybe he got sent an email and he like deletes some stuff. I don't know. It could just be like his buddy or something that runs the forensics thing. He could have shredded stuff. That's also something. So I don't know. I guess technically this is probably the best way you could respond to this is by getting a forensic examination, but with the caveat that you have to prove that you didn't fucking edit the document of the forensic examination somehow, like, I don't know, show an email, show you actually, you know, shipping it off to the lab or something. I guess that would be the best way to handle it if you actually are innocent. But I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to get sued here by Lacari with all his League of Legends money, but I don't know. If only Kamala won. Dude, Kamala would have stopped this whole thing. Fuck.
As you can see, the report is on the screen now. The key finding is that no...
Is that Dream responding being called a cheater in Minecraft? I know, right? I don't even like Dream, but all that shit that people were throwing at him was kind of bullshit. That was crazy, if you remember. They were calling that guy like a pedophile. And the whole time it was like a psychotic ex-fan who straight up made a bunch of fake DMs, like photoshopped them or inspect them or whatever. And he proved it pretty succinctly from what I remember. This was a while ago, but God, that was crazy. And again, that's the era that all those Pappo and all of his buddies fucking grew up in. They didn't grow up with like Smosh or whatever the fuck. So that's why they're all weird and like fucked up.
Material was found on any of my devices. If you guys want access to the report and the FAQ that comes,
this is bothering me. Let me fix this.
Point forensics in the chat.
There we go. Wait, what do you say? Hold on.
Report and on any of my devices. If you guys want access to the report and the FAQ that comes along with it, you can type !forensics in the chat.
There's an FAQ? Well, how do we know? I don't know. How do we know? This guy, he really sounded like he was lying in his original thing when he freaked out and said, I got the virus and I stood up and my pants fell down. Like, so, is there anything else? I mean, I'd like to take it at face value maybe, but like, you know, he's also, you know, a League of Legends streamer. You know what I mean?
So, sorry.
Oh, he's crying. Oh shit, he's crying.
Beyond the incident itself, I also had personal problems I needed to address. A lot of stress and anxiety. I had trouble sleeping, and I was using my hentai addiction to try to cope with that all.
All right, man. Sure.
I was severely addicted to hentai games, and
He's severely addicted to hentai games, he says, on the verge of tears.
And collect them every night after stream.
Collect them. What the fuck? Excuse me? Hold on.
Every night after stream. Like 20 at a time.
20! Holy shit, man.
And this time away has really given me the chance to get my shit together. I completed a 30-day outpatient program. And I've been...
Is that real? Is that can you go to rehab for gooning? Is that a real thing? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be, but like, come on. Outpatient fucking rehab for gooning. How's that physically possible? I don't know. How do you explode 20 times, okay? How do you release your fluids 20 times in a fucking day? Unless you're Pappo and you see a beautiful trans queen on the timeline.
Seeing a therapist consistently for the past 6 months. I genuinely want to be better and do better. And work.
You know what I was going to say? I think I brought this up last time we talked to this guy. Remember what I said way at the beginning of how everyone on YouTube uses their audio equipment completely fucking wrong? Why is he talking into, like, away from it and, like, at the side of the SM7B? You're supposed to talk into it, okay? That's what, like, Joe Rogan does. That's what everyone that uses this mic does, except for Twitch and YouTube people for some reason. They have it's off to the side. You're supposed to talk directly into it. It's literally engineered that way. That's what I'm doing. I'm like almost mouth raping this. Well, not really. I'm like one fistful away from it. So like you're supposed to be very close to it and talk into it, or it sounds weird. I guess he has some weird AI wizardry going on because it doesn't sound that bad, but like, why is he talking like that? Even without jacking off, 20 games after streaming all day. Yeah, like, how long are these games? 12. How long are porn games? How long is, what's the content of that? We need to know. What's that one website that tells you how long a game is? Do they have a porn category? We need to fucking get to the bottom of this. Or Bart's head being torn in half. This is Pappo. This is actually Pappo right here. Notice how Pappo started, you know, posting videos more frequently when Lacari went away? You know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sure he sounds nothing like him, but clearly he's using some kind of AI to make his audio sound like not dog shit with that mic setup where he's talking away from it. So he clearly has the tools to AI someone else's voice over his.
Well, first off,
so it's like a rhetoric.
I started a keto diet with my mom, so that's good. And
all right, guys, I have like I have a notepad that links directly to CP, but like I'm on a keto diet now, and I went to Gooner rehab.
Working out consistently with my
and here's a random PDF document.
Stuff. He's got into football, and me and my brother.
Oh, he plays football too.
School with my brother and stuff, so that's cool. But other than that,
if you listen close, you can hear the gunshots in the background. It's me, Lacari, and Mr. Sherwood. We all and Pappo. We all live together off Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. I mean, the rent's only like $200 a month for me since we all split it, so it's a good deal, right? I barely have to fucking work. It's a steal. That's why this guy could get away with not streaming for months before now and falling off.
Other than that, you know, a lot of you guys have been here for like 5-10 years. You've been watching and supporting my stream for a very long time.
And my keto diet and gooning rehab was just so tough.
You guys are still here.
I had to not jerk off for 10 minutes. Oh my god.
It makes me happy to see you guys here. And sorry, I didn't expect to get emotional. But to say the least, it's really put into perspective how lucky I am to be able to entertain all of you guys.
Can I start? I'm going to start my next stream exactly like this, by the way. Can we all smash that like button? Yeah, smash that like button, everybody. Pump those numbers up. Come on.
With that said,
I like how my little channel watermark is right on his face cam. It looks like he's streaming from my channel. It's like part of his overlay. That's me. That's my face reveal guy.
I want to focus on moving forward. I want to stay consistent. And I actually want a better...
First spear down. Or should I start the second one now?
I'm going to continue.
Probably ending stream soon, but should I start the second one now? How far can I get into the second one before we end stream? Yeah, you hear that? It's epic, guys. It's like what did they say? What's like the TikTok that I'm talking about, like I love drinking and driving and goth mommies and white monster energy, like that. I like that fake performative masculinity because any kind of actual masculinity is like unwholesome, that type of thing. That's what I'm doing right now, basically. I got the fucking beer all over myself again, like I did when I opened the first one.
And become better.
Buck status.
Community.
But I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What's the validity of this? Because there are like caveats, right? He could have shredded his drive. This could be a fake document. I think what would be more likely if this is not legitimate, what would be more likely is he shredded it. That would be because he mentioned in his stream, he's like, I have to delete my hard drive. Like after if you remember, he consulted Super Grok, not the regular Grok. He consulted Super Grok and was like, I'm going to delete my hard drive, right? That would, if this was fake, that would be the more likely thing versus him faking this, because it's a really well done fake if he faked that. I don't know. Are we going to be fair to him? Do you think he did it? Did the glove fit or whatever, or is he innocent? Is he just an innocent guy who wants to enjoy his food and Ari porn games, 20 of them a day, and his League of Legends, and should be left alone? What do you guys think?
The one we had before.
Yeah, spam the purple hearts that they always do on Twitch when the streamer's doing his dumbass response. You remember fucking what was the guy? The guy who jerked off to AI porn of Ludwig's wife or whatever. Remember when he was like crying about that? His wife in the background. There's like a bunch of hearts being spammed. Just do that. Do that. Spam the hearts. Wholesome OTK content. Was this guy also? Oh my god, he was. Why were they all involved with this organization? Is this like a trafficking ring? What why were they all involved with that? He's a Diddy blood. Okay, so you're not buying it. Long Dong Donkey Kong Giant Nutsack. You're not buying. You're not buying his excuse here, are you? You're not picking up what he's putting down. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it does seem like kind of like this guy seems like a retard. It seems like it'd be a kind of difficult for him to fake this. And the only plausible way I could see him faking this, I don't think he made a fake PDF. It's either number one, he just shredded the drive, or number two, I don't know, maybe his friend works at this exhibit thing and he made like I don't know, like send him a fake one or something to like make him look worse than Epstein. The Epstein Diddy blooded. Let's see, is there anything else to this? We'll watch the last couple seconds of this.
Games like we used to.
Play games like we used to.
Have fun and meme.
I'm sorry, bro. Have fun and meme starts breaking down into tears. That was what drove him over the edge to break down into tears. Was having fun and meming. Epic memes. Definitely meme. Oh my god.
And just shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit.
Thank you guys for sticking around and giving me a chance.
Yeah, he's reading off Super Grok, bro. He's a Super Grok warrior.
It may take a while, but I do want to build a stronger community for you guys moving forward. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and then we'll start the stream.
Well, yeah, he's like crying and shit. I think this guy's legitimately like mentally handicapped. So I don't know. Maybe he's being honest, and he's just so retarded that he did everything possible to not sound like he was innocent in the old thing. I don't know. I don't know if I should be fair though. Is that fair? Am I out of pocket for thinking that, guys? Think our little League of Legends guy is not like a molester or whatever. No more cropped corn. No more, you know, where it does porn and then it cuts to like an epic meme that they've been doing for like 15 fucking years now. No. Damn it. How am I going to be entertained now? Alrighty. Enjoying my drink here. Let's see. Anything else I want to do? Let's see. I don't want to promise anything, but if there's enough shit I want to touch on, I'll do maybe stream next week. Maybe again, it's like I said earlier, I don't want to get a bunch of huge ideas for someone who, you know, forgot their login for 5 months right after they said they're going to stream consistently again, right? Oh. Excuse me. Ew, that was gross. I should have muted the mic. But anyways, maybe we can do an alternating thing, so that if I don't like one series, I can do the other. If I end up not liking one series, it'll probably be the zztailsLive one where I talk about just random shit. The video essay power hour, this has potential. And I know it's like pure suffering, but like it has potential. So maybe we do an alternating thing where every Friday it alternates between the zztailsLive show to give, 2 weeks to give enough time for there to be little topics I can add to like a document or something and talk about. And then the next week will be the power hour where we spin the wheel. Hopefully I'll have enough for a wheel by that time, and we'll spin the wheel and watch a shitty video essay. I don't know what you guys think. No promises though, okay? Because listen, last time I made a promise, I went away for 5 months. So, but no promises, but maybe a stream next week if I have enough to talk about. Because I have a little document I just paste random shit into that I want to talk about on stream, and it's starting to get to a point where it's actually stream worthy. You know, I don't just add any stupid shit to there. I have some stuff that it could actually, be good for like an actual stream. What do you guys think, chat? Do I do that or do I just not? And again, no promises. Cops and talks. Didn't that guy watch my old ass science Fauci thing? Like ages ago. I remember that. Collab with Nick Fuentes. I'm sure he would love to. Why didn't he do sudo rm-rf on stream? Is he stupid? I guess I am. I guess I'm stupid. No, you forgot the slash for the root directory. Fucking retard. So you are actually the stupid one. Did you just send 3 molester moons? Fuck. Chat, hide. Hide under your desk right now, chat. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe you just fucking did that. 3 molester. Dude, we're gonna get fucking molested by molester meat. Fuck! Oh god. Why did you do that? You're my toys. That's a really gay way of saying that. I'm not gonna lie. Killing myself. Let's not do that, Mr. Sherwood. Don't get me taken off YouTube, please. Okay, we love Neil Mahan here, guys. Neil Mahan is like epic and wholesome. I don't know if you remember, but when Susan Wojcicki resigned, like, fuck, that was a while ago now, like 2020, 2021, something like that. And then Neil Mahan came in. There were people who hated Susan so much, they're like, yeah, this is Neil Mahan. He's gonna come in and fix everything. Look at it now. We took Susan for fucking granted. Oh my god. You're all like internet spurgs people, right? So you have ad block. Turn the fucking ad block off and go browse YouTube. I dare you. It is hell on earth. Oh my god. It is the worst shit ever. zztails is homophonic. Homophonic. That's a real word, right? What does that mean? I know phonic. That has something to do with... Maybe you're just gaslighting me, but I think that's a real word for some reason. Oh, it has the same sound. I guess, I don't know. I have the same sound as something. So yeah, that is a real word. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Not turning off ad block? I don't blame you. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. What do you think? What do you think? I don't think I'll do YouTube links. If there's anything you want me to talk about, I will. If you paste it in the chat, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I thought I'd only been going for 2 hours. Damn. It feels the same with ad block. The internet as a whole is worse. Trust me. Turn the fucking ad block off. You're not going to be saying that. It is somehow way worse without the ad block. You will give us your ID. Hey, I'll say about that. I don't know. Just get a VPN. There you go. Connect to some shithole third world country where they don't give a fuck about the digital ID. That's how you avoid it. You know, I was all gung-ho about that, like, fuck this digital ID, blah, blah, blah. But then I realized that, like, all these goyim, for lack of a better word, just don't do anything at all about it. And the only one that does do stuff is like Louis Rossmann. He does like actual things. He's done stuff in Denver, actually, just funny. He really fucking hates the Denver mayor, which is kind of a W. That guy's a dickhead. Other than that guy, no one really does anything. They just like complain online and sign change.org petitions. So it's like, it's kind of cooked, and you kind of just have to look out for yourself at this point. And by that, I mean, I don't know, get a VPN. I mean, if shit gets really bad, do Tor, I guess. I don't know. But I don't fucking know. I mean, who knows how bad it'll get. However bad it does get, though, at least it won't be as bad as the fucking UK. My god, what a desolate shithole. I will give zztails my ID. I gotta make sure, bro. I gotta make sure that you are who you claim you are before you get to chat. All right, all of you need to give me your IDs. But yeah, I used to be like Tails OS plus Tor. Is this guy like to Tom? He goes on fucking TikTok, looks at the first video, and it's like, there you go. The LARPing never ends. zztails Online will process background checks for all its users. That's true. We got to do that. That's true. I might have to do Fediverse again. X sucks. Oh my god. There's nothing good on there. And it's like, I like that format of the microblogging, but there's just nothing good on there. You know, everyone on there is either like, I don't know, like some Indian content farm or like a fucking complete loser who's not funny. So I might have to do Fediverse again. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'll host it again. I'll just join someone else's fucking thing. I'll change your profile picture to show the Clippy art. That'll teach him. That'll teach him a lesson. That was also Louis Rossman, right? That was the only time people actually participated in shit that Louis Rossman said, because it was like the easiest one to do. You just change your profile picture. Like, it's the same as a change.org petition. No, actually, no. I think a couple people showed up to Denver on his behalf, right? I do like him. No one will make me hate Louis Rossman. I think he does good work. I like the consumer rights wiki thing. I'm not nearly spurgy about it though. Like, I know there's like some nuance and stuff. Some things you can't really live in an idealistic society, forever. But I do like, the way he autistically documents all this fucking bullshit, and you can go read it. I like that. And I also like that he actually gets involved in various, states and cities and whatever politically. I like that about him. That's nice. Fediverse is just lolicon racism half the time. Okay, so it's just X then. So there's no point in going there. Never mind. I'm not going there. we gotta build our own, guys. We gotta build our own. We gotta build the zztails verse. All right, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna fix everything. I'll sit here and drink and talk. That's my content. That's how you know I'm good at doing content, guys. We all need to go to Blue Sky. No, we do not. I visited that website. It is when was it? It was back when you had to get a code to get on. Someone on the Discord somehow was able to get me a code to that. It was like some super exclusive thing. So I joined it. And I was kind of fascinated by it a little bit because it was promised to be like a federated thing, like a different protocol to the Fediverse, but like kind of the same concept, right? That never came to fruition. You can change your domain name, but that's about it. But number two, I went on there and I posted "Welcome to Truth Social Patriots," and I immediately got a reply from like some 50-year-old like fucking shit. It's like some actual 50-year-old like neoliberal with this like infographic. And then I asked her if she fucks with the new Fortnite season, and she ignored me. She never answered. Make a penis joke. I can't think of anyone's. zztails talks. We must enrich Blue Sky with Big Chungus posts. I don't know, man. I checked in on there, I think like a year and a half ago, maybe. I think it was literally because I was telling Tom or someone about the old lady that responded to me, and I wanted to show him. And I looked at it, and it's literally just, imagine if 2020 to 2022 Twitter was just like that forever, but minus all of the actually funny and interesting and entertaining people on there. That's literally that whole website. It's like 90% complaining about Elon Musk, 10% complaining about like Blump or something. The issue with that is that Blue Sky and the Fediverse are where all the open source projects are that I want to follow. They're all either on like some Mastodon instance that would immediately block anything we set up, or Blue Sky. So, I either have to lurk on there to see, social media posts from, a bunch of, open source shit and developers and whatever, or I just don't see them because they all left X, the everything app, because it's like unwholesome or something. Blue Sky is just the eternal 2020 X. Literally. Snooping as usual, I see. Threads? Threads was, for the first like week it was out, it was funny because I still had a bunch of followers on Instagram and they link that to your threads. So I made a threads and I would just post random bullshit and it would get like, like 50 to 100 likes on all my stupid ass posts. It was like if people actually followed me on X. That's what that is. But, Yeah, because I remember, I think I posted some actual fucking garbage slop, and it got more likes than the guys were quoting, and the guy was quoting got mad, I think. There's my Threads experience, and now it's like a ghost town, I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at it since that week, and I'm pretty sure most of you probably feel the same, if you even fucking bother to look at it in the first place. It's cooked. You know, it's kind of cooked when X is like the best one right now. Maybe the Fediverse is also still good. I'd have to look at it. It's been a while. But you know it's fucking cooked because X is like all shitty Indian bots like are trying to get money. Instagram would advertise Threads posts and Indians found out you could just spam teenage girls. Ugh. Why is it always them? You know? It's always some Indian guy. Ugh. I guess Threads is ultra dead then, unless you're like a huge pedophile. Then go there. I don't know. Jeez. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't have much to talk about. I think I talked about PlayStation briefly at the start. I don't need to reiterate anything I said there. I stand by what I said, guys. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun, interesting time looking at Pappo to learn about the trans desire to exist or whatever. Interesting. That's what I'll say about it. It was interesting. The video itself was ass, but it was also very interesting and strange to see the people like attacking that guy. Go to bed. I'm not going to bed. Probably. Basic take, but all social media is boring. It's been for a while. You'd think with X lightening up on everything, it'd be more fun. But it just turned into a haven of like shitty Indian content farms. So like not even that is really fun anymore. You know. India is win. Sorry. Go to bed now. I don't know, man. I gotta play video games. That's what I gotta do. And I know I just talk shit about gamers. I gotta play old games. You know what I did? I took an old PC I had, I turned it to a ghetto Steam machine. And then the actual Steam machine got released for like $1,000, and its specs are worse than my ghetto Steam machine. And I was just playing like crap on there. I was playing I played Forza Horizon 6, that new game, just because it's funny. You gotta enjoy a little bit of slop, you know what I mean? So don't like get mad at me. But I enjoyed a little bit of that. Surprisingly, it ran pretty fucking flawlessly at 4K, like a mix of medium to high settings. It's like an RX 6700 XT, and then i9 9900K processor, so it's like a little older, but it's like i9. I think it's an 8-core one. And then 16 gigs of DDR4. And that thing was kind of fucking cooking with Forza Horizon 6. What I originally did was I installed Bazite with GameScope, or like the Bazite, the one that tells you to download for like a handheld PC, and it kept kernel panicking because of the handheld daemon, and Bazite's immutable. You can't really remove that unless you really fucking spurg with it, and I tried to spurg with it to get it to work, and it didn't work. So what I did was I put Cache OS on there, because Cache OS, they manage their own they manage their own GameScope session in their repos, and so I just did that, and that's actually been pretty fucking flawless for the last like month and a half. Of course, using all that power, I played all the Donkey Kong Country games on SNES. That's what I did with all that power. Donkey Kong Country 2 is fucking awesome, by the way. You got to play that if you haven't. Old games are trans, by the way. It's shitty content farms, but Elon allowing profit off shit bait amplifies everything. I mean, yeah. They were going to do a feature where you could geo-block content, so you can block like entire countries. But then specifically Indians, gee, I wonder why that demographic out of every demographic in every country on that platform lost their shit and had a sissy fit about it. And now that's not a feature. It's not coming. I wonder why it was them and no other country that started losing their fucking mind at that. I had to do the same shit when I tried setting up a little think center for a bootleg Steam machine. Cache OS trans, by the way. I mean, it's just Arch, but with their own things. And I picked it because, again, they had their own GameScope session. Bazite's supposed to be the best for GameScope sessions, which is basically what Steam... It's the sessions that your Steam Deck or Steam Machine automatically boots in, where it's just like Steam Big Picture mode, but with some nice like quality of life things. Bazite's supposed to be the best of that. My dumbass fucking autistic motherboard kept kernel panicking because of the handheld daemon that I couldn't get rid of, so I went with CashOS, the second best one for their own GameScope session, because they have their own little patches for it that makes it nice. And yeah, I loaded that shit up, put Decky on it. Hell yeah, I got some the CSS thing for like a nice theme for extra LARPs. Was it MU Deck on it because it was lazy. And MU Deck puts all your shit on the Steam Big Picture mode, so you don't really have to leave it. I really only have to leave that once every week to update it. I know it's kind of a bad idea with like a rolling release, but like, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing Donkey Kong. Who cares, right? But I have a bunch of shit I can play on there. That's what I've been doing recently, though. So usually I'm like a fake gamer and I don't play games, but I've actually been playing stuff on my little fake ghetto Steam machine, and it's pretty nice. I like the combination of like the horse blinders you get with a console where you can't really do anything else on it, with the versatility of like a full-fledged PC. Like you can play whatever the fuck you want on it. I like that, and so I've been playing shit on there. Yeah, there you go. If you need to make a ghetto Steam machine, probably go with Bazite unless you have like a really autistic motherboard. Then use CashOS or I guess SteamOS now. I know they released the ISO of that recently. Yeah, you think a mutable Linux is nice for like a media center PC where you don't want to go to the desktop at all, until you're immediately reminded of why immutable Linux is kind of fucking retarded. Or pay up for the Steam machine. I guess that's an option too. I mean, you get some nice quality of life features, like you can turn the TV on from it by just turning the controller on, I think. And they probably have some hardware-specific patches on SteamOS for the Steam machine, just like they do with the Steam Deck. I guess I'll do for me, though. That's all I'll talk about, unless you want me to talk about other shit. I don't know. If you have older hardware, CashOS is preferable because Bazite is so picky. I guess so, but my hardware's not even that old. Anytime I've touched anything Fedora-related, there's always some fucking autistic shit associated with it, which is weird because you would think it'd be the opposite because Fedora is like a very corporate-funded thing. They have a ton of... I think they have a ton of money, right? Or Red Hat. So you'd think, right? But I came crawling back to Arch on my main PC because, you know, it's just what I'm used to, bro. I can't get away from it. I was thinking of trying NixOS. That's super spurgy, and it takes a while. So what I'll do is I'll put it on my secondary drive, but there's some things about it that are appealing to me. You know, it's declarative, which is nice. I like the fucking, the rollback features, and, you know, it's kind of like this ultra deployable thing where you can just install the same exact system configuration on anything you want. It's really appealing to me, but you got to spend a lot of time fucking with the config files to get a setup you actually like. And, yeah, you have to define all the packages you want to config file and then reload your whole entire computer, which is annoying. But you know, people say it's really great. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things like Breaking Bad, where I don't get it until I watch it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is actually really fucking cool. This is really great. Or it sucks. I don't know. But I'll try it on second drive. But right now I'm on Arch Linux because I'm just used to it. It just fucking works. You know, it does. Except Kdenlive. But, you know, when you freeze that dumbass dependency, it just fucking works. It does what I want. You know, plays games, streams to my fucking 4 reviewers on YouTube. Good enough for me. I got to add the Pipewire plugin, though, on OBS to get the audio to not crackle and sound like ass. You know. I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say, though. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about Linux, so I don't know. Maybe I'll end it here. Let's see. Do I have a good intro or outro? Let me see. Did I just play LGBT again? It's a great song. Wait. Hold on. Dude, is this on YouTube? Hold on. I have to find this. Might have been in here. Is Sugar Sugar by Zek on YouTube? I think it's like, I know fucking Oliver found it somehow. All right, I don't think it's on. I was trying to find the Sugar Sugar song. Play the Quag. I'll play the Quagmire one. Yet wait. Hold on. I got to do the Quagmire one. Let's see. Can I get this? Is this still up? It is! Yes! Alright, this is our outro. Hey, thanks for watching. Tune in eventually when I do stream again. I don't know. I'll leave this VOD up for a little bit for anyone interested, I guess. And see you guys eventually. Hopefully you enjoyed suffering. Look forward to more shitty video essays in the future. I do have a list of them. It's growing every day, unfortunately, for all of you, including me. Alright, see you guys when I see you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. Yeah. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. I go giggity, 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 yeah, giggity, giggity, yeah, giggity, giggity, yeah, giggity, giggity, yeah, giggity, giggity, yeah. Shawty got some nice tits. Shawty got some nice ass. And Shawty, you know how we do it. Off in all this code. Peter, Griffin, Joe, and Cleveland. I should've had my own berry show. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. I go giggity, 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 yeah. Giggity, 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 giggity. Yeah, I know what I'm doing when I hop up in the drunken clam. All the girls looking around, they say, look at me, it's Quagmire. I go giggity, giggity, and I hit them up and say, let's go back to my place, yeah. Then we get shit-faced and have a little bit of fun. You know, Setman Farrell loves me and he ain't done. I be kicking it all around. You already know I'm hopping up to the downtown. All these 4 chicks and 5 chicks up in the airplane. You know I do it how I do it with Peter and Joe. But at the end of the day, this should be my own show. But yeah, hey, whoa, whoa. They call me Quagmire. 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 And I go giggity, 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 yeah. Giggity, 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 yeah, yeah. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. You know my shit is so fire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire.